We don't do that.
One time I have these dreams more than one time. Many times throughout the week, throughout the days of my life. And one time, I'm at this water park. We're about to go in for the day.
Wait, which water park, though? It can't just be a random made-up water park.
They're not.
Is it just filled with Mexicans?
It's a mix of wherever I've been in my life, but where it's located is just like a flat area with woods around it. Busch Gardens, Water Country, USA.
Water
type area.
Country? Maybe
But
an Ocean City one?
it's clearly built by dream people.
Alien. Oh.
Shantyland.
Mexicans.
This whole, we're out on the top of you go up the stairs, a bunch. You're at the top. Everything started collapsing. Everyone's dying. Water park people are dying. Water's running red.
Damn, that's some symbolism there, Mike. You might want to get that checked out.
Pass me your grinder. Dude,
Symbolism.
One time when I was a little kid, we were at a water park like that. And, you wait forever. You go up the stairs, waiting on the stairs. I remember I got to the top. I got on the little platform, and they were about to drop you down. I was like,
Water Country USA, right? It's called Rampage.
Something like that.
Rampage.
It might have been that.
I think I know. That is an intense.
I got to the top of it, sitting on the thing, looking down. I said, "Excuse me, sir.
It happens all the time.
I'm gonna opt out." I was like, and I walked down past everyone waiting in line. I was like, "No,
Dude, Mike,
I was like, I'm not writing down this. You crazy?
Get Water Country USA Rampage ready.
It's so funny if you nailed it.
Because my family went there all the time.
That's Williamsburg. So
And that,
yeah.
that is the most intense water slide I've ever been on in my life.
That's probably where I was.
And people would always back out just like that because it drops you down straight down, and then you skip across shallow water.
This is the one, and there's no sides on the
We'll get
slide.
into this later, but the Google listing is showing Rampage, amusement park ride in North County, Virginia, permanently closed.
I bet.
Because of all the deaths.
It's intense. Oh, and they had another one called the Lemon Drop, which was unbelievably intense for how small it was. I don't know. They had some crazy shit.
I just hated all this stuff.
We lived through a time where water parks were literally like fucking people up, like Action Park. We didn't live through Action Park.
No, but that was a good documentary.
That place closed before we were born.
That documentary is fucking awesome.
Yep. And one more water slide at Water Country was called the Sidewinder. And literally, you know how like the plastic tubes got to get connected together? Every connection would slice your back.
Oh, yeah.
Or scratch
Tell me that one
severely.
again, because we're revisiting all of these. And
You know
they're
what?
all bad.
I'm not confident that it was called. I think it was called the Peppermint Twist, and like it was just a pitch black tubular water slide, and I think it did like a loop.
Yeah, it's real.
I remember this.
Yeah.
Did it have lights on the inside that they would like?
Maybe, but I remember it being pitch black and just going, ow, ow.
No, the
ow.
one I'm thinking of was named after like some serpent or something.
Yeah, so this slide goes out two ways, and it goes
Yes.
forward,
Yeah.
out, down, and around. Like so,
Yeah.
there's a moment where you're like,
Dude, we got to go to Water Country USA.
Actually, these are all gone. This dude, one of them, we're going to just get into it later, but the Lemon Drop was a defunct ride at Water Country USA.
It was extremely intense. Me and my brother would go on it as like a dare. Yeah.
Well, it wasn't as intense as the one in Texas, the Slitterbond one, where the kid got his head ripped off.
Yikes. What happened there?
Yeah. One of the ones that pushes you.
Well,
There's a name for it.
those water jets.
A jet slide.
Wait. He got
There were these huge.
We had the Master Blaster at Jolly Roger.
There's nets over it so you don't fall out.
Uh-huh.
And then the nets have these like support rods, and it jumped up. His head went into that support rod, ripped his head off.
His head
off?
went off. It ripped.
So wait. He like so
That
the
thing
pole
launched
is
him.
like this way.
No. Like he like there's like,
He got
it's like
clotheslined by a pole
Yes.
and his head came off.
Yeah.
Jesus. How fast was he going?
they were ripping down that.
Yeah.
Thing. It was called Schlitterbahn. It's
Damn.
German water park in Texas, and I never
Judge
went.
dismissed the charges on that shit. By
And
the
I
way,
never went. Samantha had a year pass, and I was like, "Have fun."
Yeah.
I'm not going to stand in line.
Yeah, that's very adventure park.
I hate water parks.
Yeah, I got mixed feelings about water parks.
verrückt.
Walking
Waterfall.
around without your shoes on, standing in line, wet.
Yeah. Or Mike, how about the first episode of the first season of The Righteous Gemstones when they're doing the mass baptism in
I've seen it.
the wave pool? That's
Start of season 2. The beginning of
I
season.
think that's the
I think
first
it's the first
scene.
season.
That's the first thing you see in the whole series, I think.
I'm
I
pretty sure it
missed-
is because I've only seen the first episode.
Yeah, it's the first season.
They turn on the
I
fucking
missed
waves.
apparently all of the past 2 seasons.
Okay. You haven't seen any of the past 2 seasons? You got a lot to watch.
When I looked at my HBO, it was like season 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 3 and 4. I thought it was. I thought the new one was.
Those are good, too. I mean, you got Eric Andre's in one of them.
First season, Blackmail. Second season, Eric Andre. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen the third.
Gotcha. It's good.
Or the fourth. But Everyone's loving the fourth.
I mean, the fourth's all right.
The game ass motherfuckers.
It's a good thing they're stopping it because those characters can only go so far. They're too over the top and they're too extreme.
I don't like Judy at all.
Yeah, like even
Or
like
I don't
Adam,
like
Adam's
Workaholic
getting, or his
either.
name's not Adam. What's his fucking name? But Adam Devine's getting gayer
He's
and gayer
Workaholic,
and
brother.
crazier and crazier.
Well, he's actually gay with that guy. Finally.
Yeah.
I just don't like that
Admit it.
guy like at all.
Danny McBride
No.
or Adam Devine?
Adam Devine.
Oh, I
liked
could see not liking him for
His
sure.
faces in Workaholic sometimes were so good.
We all had a kid in school who was annoying just like him.
I've never
me.
seen Workaholics, so
Now,
I was
Mike,
annoying.
Mike was more of a Jonah Hill from Superbad, so you were really cool and hilarious.
I felt like I fit in with everyone.
I always told it like he's exactly like Seth from Superbad.
who was he mean to then? Who was he?
He had a mean streak. Oh, he had a big mean streak and a temper and would just go off and curse and
What did he say? McFuckface.
Yeah.
You look like Aladdin.
like me and Mike in computer
last
class. That was a
name.
vibe.
Dude, we killed it on the Photoshop.
Read
Yeah,
a
we
fucking book, dude.
There was
Yeah.
a moment.
Yeah.
There was a moment in computer class where we would figure out what we could type on the Google search to get pussy pictures up, but they weren't like honey drip. We typed honey drip or something.
Oh my God, you're right.
And there was this just picture front and center. It wasn't
Yeah.
a spread pussy. It
I
was an
remember
artsy
this.
fartsy. It looked like desert dunes, but it was thigh legs, and then the photo was angled so it was pussy lips.
Tightly shut pussy
Tightly
with
shut with two legs. Like,
I
she
still
was
remember.
laying like this for the picture.
nothing coming out at all. Everything contained.
And that teacher was doing laps, and she was right behind.
And she was probably a lesbian, so she
didn't
probably would have
see.
liked that.
She didn't know it was a pussy.
Yeah. What was her name? Walther?
I think you nailed it. Redhead, bad breath.
If I had took a moment to think, I would have never been able to come up with that. But just flow state just came out of my mouth. You
It's
know.
Walther. You did it. We're gonna get into some water park badness later in the show. I got a bunch of tabs up.
Can't wait.
You
I got one topic too that we can research together.
I'm just gonna
that is
say
fascinating.
chicken jockey at the funniest point of the episode.
I think I'm gonna see that tomorrow.
What's
Good
chicken
luck.
jockey?
You think it's gonna be
Kevin doesn't look at memes.
No, it sounds vaguely
Chicken jockey!
It's the
familiar.
biggest. It's from the Minecraft movie. It's insane.
Oh, okay. Are kids really going to movie theaters and like going ape shit wild?
During
Or
the
is that
chicken
like
jockey
fake?
moment? Yeah.
Wow,
We're gonna
that's
always-
crazy.
A Minecraft movie director apparently enjoys these chaotic chicken jockey screenings. He enjoys them.
We start the show.
Should we start it up? We got
Apparently,
to see some of this content.
He apparently enjoys them.
Is it
Let's
apparent?
start the show.
I wish I had one.
All right, let's do this.
Everybody in the house tonight, welcome to another episode of Shut My Mouth Wide Open podcast with your host, Michael Tallman. We got Kevin Palmer and Jack Armstrong co-piloting tonight.
Let's get it in there, guys. Let's get her done.
And we'll crack a ham and say, how do you do?
Crack a ham, watch your body wobble. Remember that Eminem, Crack a Bottle?
That song sucks.
Yeah, he had a bunch of shitty
A bobble,
songs.
wobble, wobble, a beeble, bobble. That was the whole song, right?
Yeah,
He rapped like that. A bobble, bobble, wobble.
He always had like a comedic voice every now and then. It's like, what are you doing with this comedic delivery?
Oops, I mean girl.
That's
Girl, girl,
hilarious.
girl. You
That's
know
legit
girl,
hilarious,
girl.
though.
That is good.
That's legit hilarious.
Is that the same song where they fart in the song?
Yep.
Wait,
Used
is
to need to
low-hanging
skip-
fruit good? Is grabbing the low-hanging fruit, like everyone was making fun of Michael Jackson when that came out. I remember him. I remember all that had a spoof of that video where they were climbing up.
Oh, did they really?
Batman was climbing up the thing.
Yeah, I like funny Eminem, but sometimes he would have a serious song and still have like this like comedic delivery. It's like, what are you doing,
He'd
bro?
make Killing Kim funny somehow.
Yeah.
It'd be he's talking about killing that bitch Kim again.
Boy, shake that thing. Whoops, I mean girl. Girl.
Wait a
you
minute.
know you on.
What about the one that he rapped? It was like Arabian sounding, and he talked
Oh,
about
yeah.
the Olsen twins.
Yes, that's called.
Bang,
That's
bang,
called
bang. What was
I
it
play that on the radio.
That song's hilarious.
What
That's
is
a
it?
deep cut throwback, and it's called "Shake That Ass" or something.
No, that song's great. That is good.
Shake
I remember
that.
Dun, dun,
ass for
dun.
me.
No, that's different. That's different.
Yeah, it's
That's
a
with
different
Nate Dogg. But it's like the way you move it, it make my
Hey.
pee go
Boing,
boing, boing, boing.
Yeah, dude. That was like the deep cut. Everyone skipped to that track on the CD.
Yeah, and he has this crazy
The way she
Arabian
moved it.
delivery. That's a good example of exactly what I'm talking about, Mike. Yes.
I've told it on the podcast before, but we were in gym class one time with Joe Martino, who we always name drop him. But
he has a
I remember
podcast. We got to get him on ours.
he was like talking, explaining the rules of some game, and I wasn't listening, and I was in the back talking to who knows Seth Scott or Justin White or something. You know, I'm doing Mike, naming names, and I was just saying,
Or Jordan Parks.
I don't know who that is.
He was the black guy from my brother's class.
Oh, I would never remember that one.
Yeah.
But
He was Big Bully
Was he?
when we were young.
Well, he was our friend. So.
I was saying to one of them, I was just like saying, yeah, and Eminem said this, and then Joe Martino went, stop, Jack. What did Eminem say? I said, nothing.
To embarrass you?
Yeah,
Tell
yeah,
the whole
yeah.
class what did Eminem
Yeah. What did Eminem say, Jack? Because he knows I would probably say something horrible.
Yeah.
And I remember I was talking about the intro to the album where he says, if you don't like this, you can suck his fucking cock. And I was like talking about that part. You know the intro to the second album?
Does he
where
use
it's
the
like
Skrillex guy?
This public service announcement intro?
I kind of remember that from like the
You could
Martha
suck
Mathers
his
LP.
fucking
If you don't like this, you can suck his fucking cock.
The Eminem show,
Great.
maybe?
Yeah, no, Marshall Mathers LP. Because Slim Shady's number 1, Marshall Mathers number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. Hey, shout out to our 5 viewers.
Really?
And if you all play RuneScape,
It's alarming.
I love you.
It's alarming.
There's a good chance that they do, by the way, boys.
What?
And what if I reached out to Joe Martino and said, hey, me and some other kids from SCS have a podcast. Come on, we'll reminisce.
I don't talk to that guy. Here, let me play this really quick.
I think that might be fun.
This is another public service announcement brought to you in part by Slim Shady. Slim Shady does not give a fuck what you think.
I was just
I
saying
remember
this.
If you don't like it, you can suck his fucking cock.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was like
Wow.
saying, I was like, yeah, and at the beginning it says this, and then he was like, what does Eminem say, Jack? And I was like, nothing. He doesn't say nothing.
He says, hi, my name is.
yeah, I should have said that.
Says Dr. Dre's dead.
You can suck his fucking cock.
Yeah, skits used to be huge
That
in
probably
hip
changed my
hop.
life, dude.
I mean, Ludacris was my favorite rapper. He was crazy with the
The
skits.
royal penis is clean, Your Highness.
Yeah, thank you.
King shit.
Yeah, what was that? I still don't understand it.
Yeah.
King shit?
Huh?
What is king
No,
shit?
king type shit. Now they
king
say
shit.
type
Okay,
shit.
She's saying
got it.
king shit. He's getting his dick sucked by her. She's
Yeah.
clean. The royal penis is clean.
The royal
But that's
penis
from,
is
what's
clean,
that from?
man.
I had that when I was
Come to
so
America?
young that I still don't understand it. It's just like I'm stuck in that mindset. Like seriously, like literally.
Why is he eating chicken and beer?
Yeah. And remember, white people singing Ludacris's greatest hits.
Yeah.
Give it to me now. Give it to me now. That was a great skit too.
Dude, we used to love. It wasn't chicken and beer the one we had first though.
Mm-hmm.
Chicken and beer came out first, but the one that I had, what is it? What's the one that I'm thinking of? with
Word
the
of
king
mouth
shit?
is the one I had.
Word of mouth.
Word of mouth. I mean, the title track, Word of Mouth, so underrated in hip hop. He freestyle. Apparently, it's a freestyle.
Is that the? Yeah, it is Coming to America.
Yep.
Coming to America. King shit.
God, he is so good with the word plays, and man, he's clever in that album.
I saw him live one time, and I could not believe how many bangers he had.
He has so many bands.
And he even did the blueberry yum yum.
Yeah, and a lot of people wouldn't remember that one. Like I barely remember that one.
I was like about to go to the bathroom, and they were like, he was like, "Where are my weed smokers at?" And I was like, "No way, he's gonna do blueberry yum yum.
Mm-hmm.
There's no
And
way."
it's you told that on here.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that he played that.
Yeah.
I was so excited because we used to love that before. Like we didn't even smoke weed yet, and we were like, "Oh my god, he's talking about weed."
So you had the Word of Mouth album?
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
remember? It's cold outside.
Hell yeah! I'm looking at the album right now.
It's cold outside.
I cannot believe
What happened after that?
"Cold Outside" is like the second to last song. Holy shit!
Is it like a Christmas rap?
Or Keep It on the Hush. Do you remember that
Yeah.
one? Keep It on the Hush.
Front to back, we used to listen to that shit.
Yeah, yeah. I
Area
love it.
codes, move, bitch.
Yeah.
Roll out, all on this shit. Yeah, this was the one we were banging.
Oh,
I had
and
to hide
then
this from my
Growing
mom.
Pains. Remember Growing Pains?
Now you got to sing
We were
it.
trying so hard.
Yeah, dude, featuring
Hard
Fate
to
Wilson and
survive,
Keon
something
Brady.
like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Even though we were young, we had to stay strong. God,
dude.
I just got chills.
Oh, that beat
Literally
gets
got
used
chills.
a lot. Oh yeah, I mean this is
Look at the pit bull smiling on the cover with human teeth.
I have that on vinyl upstairs. I do. I got the big old record of that.
that has been sampled too and used in
Yeah,
rap.
that is not his song, Borderline. You know?
I mean, there's another. Oh, he sampled it
Yeah,
from the
yeah.
classic. Boom, 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 boom.
whatever that guitar is. Yep.
It's an old school rap
That's
song.
how we went when we were
What's that song
kids.
called that Luda did?
Growing Pains?
Which one?
That one? It's called Growing Pains.
Yeah, that time I saw Ludacris in Texas. That time it was with Girl Talk.
William
Whoa,
Bell.
What a show.
he
that's like the greatest show I could
He
ever
played for like an
come
hour
up
and a
with.
half, and then Girl Talk played for an hour and a half.
Girl Talk is the greatest DJ of all time.
So much fun. I've seen him live twice, and both times he lets the whole crowd go on stage with him.
Girl Talk is so intricate that the set's probably pre-recorded, but the amount of work he went into, it's justified.
Well, he just like DJing with his mashups. You know what I mean? Like he's like,
yeah,
it's easy to layer 4 songs when 2 of them are already layered together. You know what I mean?
yeah.
You know-
he's doing that in the studio, but it's so brilliant that it's just awesome.
That's a good point.
But yeah, he's great. I saw him. He was one of the first like shows I went to. I saw him at the Sonar in Baltimore.
Feed the Animals.
Been
Greatest.
there, seen shows there, played shows there.
You have played shows there.
Great
I think I've
place.
seen you play a show there.
2008, I was there seeing him.
2000 motherfucking 23.
Because that was like the first time I was like ever at a show, and like I was like, I guess we could probably take drugs and go to this, like ecstasy.
Let's kick it up a notch.
I remember I was like, there was this girl there, and I was like making out with this girl, and she was like, I just love like making out with this boy, and like looking back, I was like, that girl was rolling. That girl was definitely rolling.
She was
Yeah,
rolling,
sure.
rolling.
Hey, you know we talked about it last time, but Ludacris took it. Some other rappers took it. 1968 song.
What's
make-
this?
We talked about it last time.
Did we? Okay, wow.
They sped that
Yep,
shit
yep.
up.
Who is it?
William Bell.
Yeah, that's definitely the Growing Pains.
Willie Bell, huh?
It's way more. It's different than what I
What
thought
year
it
did
was
you
going to
say?
sound like. 68.
Yeah, they sped that up big
That's
time.
68.
I want to hear the.
I think I kind of heard it, yeah.
There it is.
There it is.
Thank God it happened.
Yeah, yeah.
Bye, Mike.
Closure.
Oh, dude, I don't do those anymore, man.
Shout out to John Dayton.
I rewatched that clip. It's funny.
I'm not ever watching that episode again.
What, you repressed it?
Yeah.
I mean, I only touched you for like 2 minutes.
Dude, Kev, are we going to have another Shabuzi summer, dude?
He just released a new track. Who was it with? I got it queued up to play on the radio this week. I forget.
I knew
he's got
you
a
would.
new track.
There's the answer.
Yeah.
Yes. We're going to have another Shabuzi
Everybody-
summer.
Everybody in
What's
the
that
club
new
getting
Shaboos
chips.
called?
It's been really promoted on my Instagram and my TikTok.
Well, wait, can't he just steal another song and make
That's
another?
what he should do. He should, and he's already tried to do that. He did a little cover of No Hand. I mean, yeah, No Hands. On his
Which one? No
Girl,
Hands?
the way you moving got me in a trance.
I started singing that and I was like, there's no way he means that one.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you serious?
His live tour, apparently he traveled and in his set list was a cover of that song.
Well,
And
that's-
everyone thought he was going to release it.
Well, that's fair. John Mayer closes with Free Fallin' every time. Fucking
Dude.
asshole.
God, I love that song.
I hate that song.
I love that song.
Free Fallin'. I hate that. It's been a long day.
Tom Petty's hilarious
Living
because
in Reseda.
like how great is it that Tom Petty sues everybody? His name is Petty. You know what I mean? He sues everybody
I love
for
stuff like
music
that.
rights.
It's like Bernie Madoff. He made off with everybody's money.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. They call them winks to the simulation. That's what they call them. Simulation
butthole is
winking
a
at
wink.
you.
I think it's the simulation getting lazy.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a bunch more examples.
There's a bunch
can't
more.
think
I
of
wish I could
right
think of some
now.
more too. Yeah.
I can think of a couple.
What was it? Harvey rapes girls? That guy? He got
yeah.
arrested?
Yeah. Harvey whines while I shove my cock up you.
Hey man, Harvey Weinstein's coming back in a big, big way.
I've been seeing some Harvey Weinstein sympathizers online. I have been seeing.
Well, there's all the memes where they post
Yeah.
all the ugly actresses now, and it says like none of this shit would have happened with
Yep.
Harvey Weinstein.
Exactly.
Well, it's
Even-
not ugly ones they post. They post.
That chick from Last of Us is what? She's
Yeah,
not.
that's
she's not
the
an
exact
adult.
meme
She's
I'm
not,
talking
she's
about.
not an adult.
The one that I saw was way more
look how old she
was
is.
racially tensioned.
Oh,
The one
well,
I saw. It showed.
Hey, that-
You got to leave what we talk about in the group chat out of this.
that wasn't you.
That's on the Patreon.
Can you please look up how old that chick is from Last of Us so I'm not making fun of a child?
Last
That
of
premieres
Us
tonight.
Chick.
That's premiering right now
I
at 9 o'clock.
refuse to watch that.
Wait, so Last
Pedro
of Us.
Pascal.
Are they continuing the game, or are they just doing more episodes that happened in the game already? Does that make sense?
Are they continuing the game or are they doing more episodes that happen in the
Are
game?
they
Are
continuing?
those the same thing?
Are they saying, okay, we the first season was the whole video game you played, and now the second season is like George R.R. Martin.
I'm going to blow your fucking mind. There's more than one Last of Us video game.
Oh wow. So okay, spoil it.
I
Does she
guarantee
ever
Donovan
die?
just went, "Oh shit, that's
No,
premiering."
she's like the main character in the second one.
So the whole first.
And she's a late dollar bean.
That's
La
awesome.
Dalla
Yeah, so she's
Bean.
not sucking Pedro. So
She's a kid. How old is that actress?
19 years old.
Hell yeah, she's ugly.
So
19.
let me just spit at you. When she is in the first season, you know, they memed it up to oblivion. It was like, this show is based around a man protecting a girl.
What are you talking about?
The Last of Us.
the video game.
I thought it was about a show about two gay guys living in a house.
Dude, that was a crazy
That's
ass
one
episode.
episode.
What the fuck happened
Oh,
there?
that's a lot
Was
of
that
work.
in the video game?
Ron Swanson is gay.
It couldn't have been
In the video game, there's that character, and his buddy kills himself,
Uh-huh.
and it's hinted at they might have been a couple.
Oh, okay.
Subtly, like very subtly,
Video
like
game subtle.
Yeah.
they might have been a couple because that guy's dead in there, and he's out here, and he's sad. And that's about it.
That's so gay.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. But if Mike killed himself, I wouldn't be sad because we don't suck each
If I
other
die,
off.
don't cry for me. Don't
Exactly.
be gay. Don't be gay.
We have to suck each other off, and then we'll all cry. When
You're
we
only
die.
sad when people die if you had sex
Yeah. Yeah, true.
or
That's
sucked
true.
each other.
That's gonna be like, when I die. There's gonna be all these dudes at my funeral just crying. You'd be like,
That's why it was so hard on me
on?
That's why it was so hard on me when grandma died. Oh. Hey-oh.
Oh no! Let's
not
get into
grandma,
it.
chocolate chip cookies and rape.
Oh no, not that! Not the R word.
Now you can't say that.
We got people watching. Shout out Alex. What's up? You know.
Man,
Oh yeah, Alex is in here saying Iron Mike.
grape. Do you
He
still have the
knows.
Crystalia one?
He knows.
What?
Do you still have the Crystalia one?
I don't think I have that.
Jack's just
What
mad
was
that I
it?
got fans in the chat, dude.
When
I mean, Brandon didn't weep.
when we watched the Red Bar sampling thing,
That was in there, and I have that somewhere.
for some reason, it cracks me up seeing his fucking face make that.
What does he say
I
again?
can't even remember. That's
Yeah,
why I
dude, it's
wanted
like
to-
something like "yeah, dude," or what is it? Okay, dude.
He does that too.
Yeah. But no, that was the greatest Red Bar video I've ever seen.
I knew-
All the different samples.
I really knew you'd like.
I watched it like 20 times.
I
Like,
knew
seriously.
you'd like that.
Yeah, I love that.
And you're like,
video.
I'm at a gig. I'll watch it later. And you message me the next day. You're like, I love this.
Yeah, do I have that on this computer?
Do you want a fresh hams?
I gotta crack this one, honestly. Mike gave me that beer. I had that other beer. Oh my god, I have it, Jack. I do have it. We're gonna queue it up for you. Let me just load it.
You guys got anything that you sent me my way throughout the week? I feel like someone sent something my way throughout the week.
We can watch
sent you a little something.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think, maybe.
the $sign fat meme again.
Do I log into our
Here's
TikTok?
a colder one, Kev. Give me that other one back.
Am I logging into our TikTok, Jack?
Thanks, man.
You mean our Twitter?
Is that what you made us?
Yeah.
Our X?
Yeah.
Hopefully it's just stays logged in.
Formerly known.
Yeah, we're logged in.
Oh, really, dude?
Oh, I don't have the laugh in mind.
That's okay. Good.
Really, dude?
All we follow is Elon Musk. All I'm seeing is Elon Musk tweets.
Yeah, isn't that funny?
What the fuck,
That's
man?
all I followed on it.
Let's go check on the fat fellas, right? Let's do a fat fella recap.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
they retweeted the Joe Rogan shout out, which is
We
just,
watched that last week.
The FNs.
Oh, Game of Thrones one.
Yeah, let's watch the new one.
Welcome to Thick Taros.
Have you seen this?
You heard-
Gross?
Huh?
What's that?
Oh, my bad.
He's riding a dragon, they say.
Is this fat nigga riding a dragon? Welcome to Thick Taros, a land divided by hunger, war, and the relentless pursuit of calories. While the skinny peasants out here praying
Damn, the
for
whites are
They're racist in this one.
King Gutavius Maximus is soaring above the realm. Riding
This
his
is, it's
dragon.
always the same voice, which is funny too.
Here comes our king, flanked by his personal toothpick of a
Oh
jester,
my
here to
God.
present him before the High Council.
All rise and behold, the wide-shouldered wonder, High Commander of the Heavy Legions, His Girdness,
The FNs are taking over.
Maximus.
The skinny boy stir in the shadows.
Oh my
led by
God.
Sir Slimothy the Bitter.
Slimothy the Bitter.
Ass warlord still mad his keto plan didn't work. His army of low
we gotta talk about Black Snake.
overthrow the big
Snake. Oh yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. It's like a trope at this point, and they're still doing it. That's what. Yeah.
That guy died, and they're just gonna.
It was a huge fight in my house this week when Samantha put on Little Mermaid.
Oh.
I was like,
the
get
new
that
one.
off the TV.
What did she
I
pay?
have to see it,
$39
though. I do
to
have to
watch
see
it.
it.
No, I pay $17 a month for Disney Plus, like a
Yeah.
retard.
I thought it was $24.99 or some shit.
My PayPal.
You got
I
ads
actually
on
just-
yours or something?
No,
You gotta watch Pinocchio?
Trust me, I pay the extra money to get rid of ads, but I just got my PayPal ticket. I'll tell you how much.
You watch Pinocchio? I'm just kidding.
I kept
Dude,
telling
I got
myself.
it. No, I got to watch cool stuff like Iron Man. Sorry,
No, Disney Plus has. They have rated R movies. There's rated R movies on Disney Plus.
I was just joking, dude.
I know you're joking, but I'm saying there's rated. You can watch.
Oh, yeah, they got a lot
Alien,
of- lot of
I
good
don't know
stuff.
what, but I've seen them and they're there. You can
And you
watch.
can watch like baseball, right?
Sports.
On one day.
Maybe.
Some sports.
I know they got
One
The
day-
Simpsons. That's,
Well, they do that same thing. Like Thursday night, you can watch football on Prime, and I think one day a week you can watch.
They didn't finish
baseball.
the.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, can we watch the end of them? I'm sorry, that's my fault.
No, it's not anyone's fault, but they're just literally drinking goblets of yak. We gotta watch this.
Clinking goblets full of yak.
Yak.
On reinforced thrones and velvet bibs. They discuss
got pimp
serious
cups.
matters. The scarcity of imported lemon pepper.
You can
and
almost
the
see who
rise
they're
in
modeled
price
after
of
'cause
oxtail.
AI just grabs, like,
Each
famous
councilman
people, you
is
know?
accompanied
Yeah.
by a personal maid.
Biggie Smalls is in here. In
It's a
their
bunch of football players and Biggie Smalls. Yeah.
Ah, the
My
festival
goblet
of
overflows at
Garrett
your presence, my
begins.
lord, the Snow
Fat
Bunny
niggas
said.
compete in legendary events such as turkey leg jousting.
The music's good.
Turkey leg. Yeah, it is.
Maximus himself,
It's tight.
long
Yeah, it's real
may you
tight.
reign. As the flames flicker low at the closing ceremony, and the knights stand victorious over Slimothy's fallen legion,
Slimothy.
a deeper hunger stirs beneath the realm.
What will they do
Lone
next,
knight,
is
Sir
what they'll say.
Tubbington the Slow descends deep into the
It's
forgotten
crazy how
tunnels
crazy
of the
descriptive
ancient
he gets at the end of
kingdom.
every one.
His quest not for glory, but for the bottomless plate.
Can we type one in? Can we make one?
No, we don't have that kind of money.
Yeah.
They're paying big AI, and I'm guaranteeing they're going in post-production and
Oh,
making,
yeah.
making sure his voice actually sounds like it's real.
Mm-hmm.
Because
But that might just be a voiceover too.
They might-
But
yeah.
I wanted to follow up. I got my PayPal app here. $17.27 I paid for Disney Plus, and it says order summary: Disney Plus Basic, without ads.
basic
Whoa.
without ads. So there's a. Okay, fuck yeah, it's Wells Fargo Bank. I see your
Is
card
the
number.
so the
Last
new
four.
Little Mermaid is out on Disney Plus right now? I gotta check that out.
I don't know. I turned it off real quick.
Yeah.
I didn't. I'm just joking about that.
I'm still curious what Sebastian looks like. Remember that was my whole thing. Like it's like a realistic crab.
Yeah, and
Which
it
is, like,
sounds
disgusting.
retarded.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna watch the new Little Mermaid.
I know. That's why I said turn that shit off. Just put the old one on. And
I kind of want to peruse the new
I was like,
Lion King too.
Not even because she's doesn't look like what she's supposed to look like,
Mm-hmm.
but because we already got Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
You
Little Mermaid
go
at
from a
home.
ginger to a person of color.
Yep.
Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah.
My
I
girlfriend
think it's what you're actually
loves
supposed
Disney.
to say.
My girlfriend loves Disney.
think-
We ain't watching.
Go
that.
on. Oh.
I think it's WN is what you're supposed to say now. Wet.
Donovan
Wet.
says it's crazy how prevalent
Or
AI
water. Or
videos
water.
are becoming. I agree, Donovan. AI
They're rare.
everywhere.
yeah. But Snow White's even more egregious because her name is Snow White because of her skin. That's what her name is.
Well, yeah, you think about it when Walt
Yeah.
Disney was a bad man, right?
I guess so. That's what they say, right?
Yeah.
He hated Jews or he was a Jew. I can't remember.
Like was one, but sympathized with the dude. That dude.
Hey, he's all froze up.
You know what I'm talking about?
He's all frozen.
Chitler?
Just wait, and in like 100 years, he'll be getting unfrozen, and he'll be president, and we'll be able to see it because by the time we're like, hopefully by the time we're 60, some new thing comes out where we get to live longer. Just like they have, if you want your cat to live longer, you can have this drug that this Japanese guy just made.
Do they have that?
Yeah, watch this new drug
Damn, I gotta cancel my Nintendo Online.
makes cat. They charge me every year and get me every time. New crap.
I'm paying $4.23 a month.
a Japanese scientist.
Request
Wait,
cancellation.
how much? 14 a month.
$4.23.
That still works out to be.
That's just for that's without the virtual console. That's just so I could play Dark Souls online, and I haven't played Dark Souls in a while.
Oh, Donovan said he's supposedly a Nazi.
Yeah.
I did not see that coming.
Yeah.
Now I'll laugh really hard. Thank you. I'm Elon Musk. You guys are Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Did you see Joe Rogan laugh at that?
Oh wow.
Wait,
no
wait,
way. Was
Jack,
it? You
I
can
gotta
laugh
ask.
a little bit at that joke, but you can't laugh hard. at
Elon
that joke.
goes on. He's like, I did not see that coming. Joe Rogan's like,
Did
like,
not
like
see
Stewie,
what
like
coming.
Stewie on Family Guy.
no, just like obviously pandering to. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Was it
Yes,
like a
Mr.
joke?
Musk.
But no, he was kissing the boot.
He was just saying.
Yeah,
I
because
think-
that guy can't even play video games right.
He was like, can you believe that you bought Twitter and then you go on Twitter and everyone's calling you a Nazi? And then he said, I did not see that coming. Losing it.
What'd you think of the Netflix Kill Tony where
Dumb.
so and so was Elon Musk?
I don't know.
Joe Rogan thinks that guy's the funniest guy in the fucking world.
Yeah, he's been saying that forever.
What's his name? Kyle Dunnigan?
Kyle Dunnigan. Yeah.
I gotta ask Jack something.
Yep.
And it's bothering me.
Oh, shit.
You Switch gives you a plan that says no virtual console. Like, am I paying extra for that?
Yeah.
I don't use it.
It's like $15 a month for the virtual console, then like $4 just to play online.
I don't think I have the.
Like if you just want to go to your buddy's island, it's like $4.
But okay, so you know how you go on the virtual console and you get to play tidbits of stuff, but there's a real version probably, like a not tidbit version. You get to play it from chapter 1 to
What are you talking about?
There's like a preview of the Super Nintendo Virtual Console. That one's probably free. Are you talking about the N64 Virtual Console shit?
Well,
There's
there's several. There's the Genesis. There's Game Boy. There's Game Boy Advance.
I'm sure I'm not on any of that, but I might.
I used to play that all the time, and I would pay for it, but I haven't been playing it, so I got rid of it, my Nintendo Online altogether. Then I was playing Dark Souls, and then I was like, I would like to read the bloodstained messages and see the shadows running around. I will pay $4 a month.
Yes.
But I haven't been playing for like 4 months, and I'm getting charged. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It's not much, but you could. Here's where I'm gonna end.
I will cancel it though because I'm not using it.
I get billed annually. Nintendo.
That's what I should
It'll
do.
be like Nintendo. you're about to get hit with your Nintendo charge. It's like $24.
I used to do that too.
But you're still overpaying at the baseline.
No, you're getting the baseline, but just not paying monthly. It's only like $24. Yeah, I should just do that.
Yeah. It's nice to have online on Switch.
But my Switch will do this thing where it sits in my drawer for like 5 months at a time.
Mine stays in the docky dock.
I've never once used my Switch on the television.
You got to.
I've 100% played it in handheld.
Oh yeah, it's that's the point of it, right? It goes back and forth. Yeah, my wife has one.
The new one that's coming out is expensive as shit, but it's got like 4K.
We don't even know if we're getting that shit.
Yes, we are. They'd already delayed.
I mean, we're going to get it,
panicking all
but
the
when and
time.
how much? But when and how much? Can I ask you these things? May I ask you
It's
these
like
things?
$429, right?
We don't know how much it's going to be because of...
Why?
I don't know.
Why do you not know? Say it.
Okay, I
Because
don't...
of the tariffs that they paused and said
No,
they're not
I'm
going
not
to
going
happen
to
for
say.
that?
I'm not going to say any word about a tariff or anything that I don't know. I'm just going to say.
They gave exemptions for computer chips and shit like that
Let's
because
just
of the
say-
iPhone and Nintendos.
I'm like the autistic guy on Love on the Spectrum when his dad keeps telling him you got to get a girlfriend.
Yes. Yes. I will have a girlfriend.
No, this one's the one who
Yes.
who does these grunts. It's
There's
awesome.
one that says, like, I like dogs.
Is there one that says that?
I'll send you the video. It's Matt and Shane describing an episode of Love on the Spectrum, and someone edited it where they like are describing a part,
And they'll show a
and
part.
it cuts to the part, and they describe it so perfectly. It's so funny. The guys love the show.
Someone says Little Mermaid had Sid the Sloth vibes.
Yeah, I posted that because it's funny. Because to me, Snow White had way more Sid the Sloth vibes.
What were we talking about?
Shark, that's hilarious. Fuck.
Switch Online?
Yeah, no, yes.
We moved on?
No, we were talking. You were just.
Now we can keep talking about Switch and Nintendo. Let's do
Didn't we
that.
move on the new tariffs? The price of the new Switch? What do you want to know?
What I wanted to tell you guys is I'm in the mystery because I'm on a VIP pre-order list with GameStop. I'm a pro member, if you didn't know.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Now that's something dumb that you shouldn't be paying for.
$5 a month coupon, $25 a year. Do the math. It pays for itself. Pokemon cards, but they don't have them anymore. So guess what I'm going in there buying now? They have these Fallout
If it sounds too good to be
Army
true, it probably is. They're fucking you somehow.
men. Somehow, baby.
They gotta make money
$5
somehow.
$5 coupon a month. 5 times 12 is what?
69.
60 flat.
25 bucks a
69.
year. 25 bucks a year.
It's
How did
69. Missed opportunity to be hilarious, Kevin. Dude.
they're making money somehow because they upcharge for what they sell. Like on their all GameStop is now is a trinket store. No one buys video games there. You sell your old Xbox, you buy consoles from there, and you go in there and try to find Pokemon cards now. But they also have Squishmallows and mystery box Yakakuzis and all these little Japanese fun things that all the nerds love. All the stinkies love these things.
Do they have Tarkir Dragonstorm collector boosters?
They have Aether Boost ones at the one
Aether Drift?
Aether Drift. Yeah, sorry.
Collector boosters?
No, not collector, just regular. They have One Piece and stuff. But hey, don't let me get distracted. They called me and
What?
said my VIP people called me. They said, "Hey,"
Sorry, I forgot we lost the point there.
they said it was right after the E3 came out, and it was the Switch. They said, "Hey, you're on the list. Guess what? You can come in and put your deposit down
Yes, Mike, you're
within the
telling the
next
story
couple
you
days."
told last week.
Okay, well, now you're saying that it's coming out at a certain price point. I still haven't gotten my call yet. He said the next day I get a call. I'm telling the story again because some people didn't hear it. The next day I get a call and he says, "Hey, man," and I was like, "Let me guess." Jump the gun a little bit. He's like, "Yep, they're not. Yep, we don't know yet. So sorry." Pretty much. Click.
And Shark is his name just Shark? Is that his name? Sharkat? He said Nintendo also about to drop the Switch 2 with no actual physical copies.
There's not going to be any allowed.
Of what?
According to Shark.
The games are all going to be download too.
No.
Shark.
No, the entire Switch, the Switch Direct showed the new cartridges. They're red.
Oh, do they taste bad like the old
They
ones?
still taste bad, and they have
Yes.
they have higher capacity, and they're faster.
Shark-
Yeah, have you heard that about Switch? You know, the Switch games are like this little looks like
I
an
think
SD
I've seen
card.
Yeah, my wife has them. I think I've seen them, yeah.
Looks like an SD card basically, and they are made of this plastic that's been like infused with something to make them taste rancid. If you taste
Your
them.
Because they
pets will
used to
hate
taste
them.
good?
Your
Well, no,
kids
no,
will
no.
hate
It's just
them.
so kids won't swallow them.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Kids more importantly than pets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pets actually might like it.
And I heard that, and you know what I did?
You
I
tasted it?
licked it. I licked one.
What are we talking, just bitter?
Yes.
I should have brought one.
Vomit rancid taste.
Like this. Like if you put this on your tongue.
No,
Oh, I bet.
Do not
Oh.
ingest that.
Yeah,
No,
put
I'm
a
not
little bit of
gonna.
that on your tongue,
No,
man.
no, no.
Come
I'm
on.
not gonna do that.
Do a
not.
dare. Do a dare.
Come on,
But
man.
no,
what are you,
don't get-
gay? you fucking loser.
Come on.
Come on, man. You want to be cool? If you want to sit at this table with us for the rest of the year, You gotta do that.
Hey, remember
Okay, I will.
lunch table used to do some crazy shit. I remember that.
All right, I'll lick the salt. But hey, first and foremost, I want to talk about Switch.
My lunch table got overran, and I got and sat with the girls.
And Sharkad's back with some more info here.
I sat with the girls. I'm smart.
He's saying that they're only gonna sell those cards that they have, like the cards. No, I think Sharkad. I'm not sure, and I'm not too.
Well, for what?
I'm
He's
assuming
talking about the games.
Yeah.
Well, he's wrong. An Asian
Shark,
man.
I'm sorry, he's a hard cookie.
I'm a hard cookie. Watch the Switch Direct.
Shark.
They explain the new cartridges for 15 minutes.
Apparently,
about
there
to
are
cut a switch and beat y'all asses.
The physical card you get is just for the online license. Maybe Shark.
New Switch.
Shark. I love you.
Games
I love you, Jack.
Cartridge.
Jack does this kind of stuff, man.
Does what? Is right about things? I hate it when Jack does this. It's fucking the worst when Jack does this, dude. Look, Nintendo Switch 2. It's red this time.
Nah, just match the vibe and agree. That's
So they fit in the old Switch.
They're this. Yes.
Oh, wait, so the old Switch plays new Switch games on a lower level graphic?
Oh, fuck, it says TJ the Dondada behind Jack. God damn it.
Make that say, please don't come get me. You know the ops are watching.
Please don't come get me.
I'm sorry.
Dude, that beer's so good. I had one the other day.
Oh, yeah, we're about to try a beer, everybody.
I had these 2 beers yesterday, and I opened my truck door, and one of them fell on the ground and went,
Please
started-
don't come get me.
started spraying everywhere. So I opened my water bottle, Mike. Someone's got to listen to me. Open the water bottle, and I pour what's left of the beer in the water bottle, and I say, at least I have this other one that's not broken. And I look at it, and it's got a pinhole that's spraying beer everywhere.
Fuck. In your car?
Yeah, oh yeah, everywhere.
No!
All over me. So I opened the beer, pour that in my water bottle, and I just had drink both of those. I was like, I'm not drinking today, but then I just had to drink those.
They weren't that skunked. I mean, you buy beer at Cheers, and it's more skunked than that.
They weren't skunked at all. What do you mean?
Oh.
I dropped them and they exploded.
You drank them on site.
Yeah, because they were open. What am I going to do?
You got to.
I'm going to pour it out. They were expensive.
Yeah. You're not wasting. Those were very tasty. I'm assuming that that Shark thinks that maybe you get the cartridge, you put it in, and
We're talking about this?
Yes, we are, because I think that he's saying that you put the cartridge in and it's like
No, that is for Roblox.
Just let me finish the sentence. You put the cartridge in and your Switch says, yes, cartridge acknowledged. Download game.
That's been like that for 15 years.
When you put the new... You're right.
You bought Grand Theft Auto 5 on the disc and you
yeah.
put it in and they updated it.
Well, no, you bought Pokemon Violet on cartridge and you put it in and it...
Well, that was 2 years ago. I was trying to say something that was older.
Oh, fair. But I'm just... Well, newer is better. A better comparison, I would say. If you're still putting a cartridge into a Switch and the Switch is saying, hey, I got to download this thing, then you can play it. Then the cartridge, it's not like fucking Sega. It's like, this is just standing for some sort of... It's just communicating with the machine. And sure, you have a physical... It's a tangible physical copy of it. It's not like an NFT.
Yes, it is a physical copy on the game. It's version 1.0. But when you get it, there's always a day one patch.
I like this guy. He always tells me stuff that I don't know.
I don't even know what the fuck y'all are talking about.
No, yeah, you get... He just breaks it down.
These video game guys work up until the day the game comes out, but they make the disc and the cartridge like 3 weeks before the game comes out.
Version 1.
So they put this version of the game on this cartridge.
1.0.
And then when you buy the fucking game and put it in your console, it says downloading update. Day one. You're like, what? Update, day one.
1.0112.
It's the actual finished version of the game.
Gotcha.
That's how it works.
It's crazy.
Did you know that the craziest thing ever is that Grand Theft Auto 5 came out on the Xbox 360? Remember that?
Yeah, I had the 2-disc thing. And it ran like shit. And then you finally played it again how it should have been played on a better console. And it was smooth as shit. And then they added first person to it and all that.
I've bought that game 3 times. I bought it for PC, Xbox 360, and Xbox One. And now to get it on Xbox One X and S, it's like, you can upgrade right now for $10. I was like, I'm not giving you any money.
No more.
I was like, I bought this game I gave you this game at least $120.
But when when we bought it on Steam, we got the sale. I remember both of us got some crazy pack sale with that one and the Nico Bellic one and all of them. 3.
Oh, good.
No, it was 4 by itself was cheap. 1, 2, and 3 by itself were a bundle cheap, and then
I just played 4.
yeah, I played San Andreas when I got those on my computer, and I did Flying Car cheat, and why didn't the new Grand Theft Auto games let you do the flying car cheat where you just press down on the joysticks and float up?
Because
into
they want you to
space?
buy shark cards and unlock that on GTA Online.
No, I want to listen to whatever Moonlight Bay song was on San Andreas. It's like Moonlight Bay.
That's
You're
from
saying-
Hey Arnold.
Yeah, you're right. On
Oh my God, that's A.R.
Bay. He says a bass singer. All right, we're gonna Gerald. Am I wrong? We got Enchanted Ruins by Burlington Beer Co.
Oh,
One of
we're
the
getting to a
greatest
review.
places you can ever go.
I've been
Burlington.
there before.
I went there one time too, and I had this weird. I was like high on acid.
You've been there?
Burlington once.
Where? With who?
Matty B.
You did go there with him?
I went there.
What'd you do?
Oh,
Is it went to a music festival?
yeah, twice.
What do you think of the open air drug market
We didn't have that.
and the blatant use of drugs?
I
they
didn't
allow?
witness any. Oh, wait.
This is a liberal city. I'm just making a joke.
Jesus Christ.
Burlington.
I thought that I saw this thing. It said Parish Factory. And it had a pair of like shoes. It was some old shoe factory.
Parish.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I had this weird like autistic brain lightning strike through my brain. That was like,
Jumanji.
Yeah, I thought that I was in the town that Jumanji was filmed in for some reason. I like told everyone. I, like sent pictures to everyone and tweeted it and like Snapchatted it.
What the
and,
fuck?
like,
They probably all
Instagrammed it.
believed it. So
I don't think I actually
Power
went
to
that
you.
crazy, but there was a lot. I was like really excited about
who
it.
would call your bluff on that? Yeah.
Yeah,
Nobody.
but when you look up where the Paris Shoe Factory really was in the movie and where the movie was based, I don't think it was Vermont at all.
wait,
it's
what,
like-
what's the Paris Shoe Factory?
Paris.
Is that from a movie? Is that from Jumanji? Is that what
Yeah,
you're
remember
saying?
the black dude puts his sneaker in there?
I don't.
Jumanji Wiki.
You were close, dude.
It's
a
a
lot
new-
of, it's in New Hampshire and in Maine.
Huh. What? The,
Yeah, fuck, not close enough. Not quite close enough.
New Hampshire's the state over.
Burlington, and then what's the word? Parish Company.
What'd you do in Burlington? Did you go to Burlington Beer Co.?
I don't think so, unless it wouldn't have been something I could remember.
What does that mean?
yeah. Whatever I did, it wouldn't have been anything I remember.
Come on, man. Give me a break, man.
How many Jumanjis they got now? At least 3, right?
No,
One.
they remade it. Did
Just
they
once.
Oh yeah, they should not remake that.
I've only seen the one.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to really find this shoe stuff here.
Oh,
I have
good.
a-
But what was it like in the plot of the movie? Like I don't remember.
So there's a picture on my phone of some brick-faced building, and it says Parish. And then in my head, I was like, "Oh my god, this is from the movie." Drugs, man.
Oh, you were on LSD.
Yeah, there was a.
Oh,
nice.
So I was like,
Hell of a drug there.
mix that with autism.
Hey, you know we're gonna get an explanation on autism by September, says RFK. Have you heard that?
But I probably healed my brain a lot more than most people do. Like it could go worse, and you could just develop bad habits. But instead, I took a lot of drugs and expanded my brain.
Good for
a
you,
little.
dude. Man,
A little
good for
exercise
you, bro.
up there.
And then I kind of got antisocial again later in life. And then now at the shop, I am practicing not being antisocial. Be a nice social guy. Unless they like smell bad or something, or they're really
Or with like new
loud.
customers and stuff.
Yeah, you just got to be like, yo.
Wait, you're trying to not be antisocial with customers?
I mean, I've never been
What do you do? Say, hey, shut
Not
up.
my clients.
I mean,
I'm just talking
just-
about anyone that comes through the door at all.
Yeah.
You're just not being mean to them.
I mean,
never mean-
small talk.
You
just
have
sucks.
been in there, man, and you're like,
Small talk sucks,
Suck.
you know.
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
what do you want?
Yeah, because you're there and
Sign
I'm
here.
impressing you. I'm impressing you.
Sign here. $12. And I'm like, $12? Why is it not $38?
Yeah.
Charge more money.
When did I do 12?
I don't know. Everything's so cheap there.
Nothing
it's insane.
has
It's
a-
insane.
nothing has
But the
a
thing is,
2
customers might stop coming in if it's over a
If
certain
you
price
double
point.
your prices and lose half the customers, you've still got the same amount of money.
All
Yeah, that's true.
prices
That's
there
true.
end in a 0,
That's good.
no matter what. Unless it's a piece of jewelry.
Why
which
were
is
you
15
charging
bucks.
this lady $12.78 then?
There was not 78.
She had a coin purse out.
No 78 cents.
You said it's something about taxes.
Shark Attack never, ever owned up to him being wrong.
He's gone. He's left
Shark
the
Attack?
chat. Nah, we love you, Shark.
It's okay. It's okay.
No hard feelings.
He was just mixing it up with
Really, dude?
with the Roblox cards he buys.
Roblox cards? No 78 cents.
Oh, nice. He's watching the pod.
I gotta keep up with it.
Look at that chat is busting tonight, man. You gotta love it. is.
Yeah, I like told everyone in the clan chat to come.
There we
tonight.
go.
And there was
Nice
like
advertising.
we have like 18 new people, so some of them are really ambitious.
Oh, the
Can
clan
you tell
chat?
me what happened with Weezer's bassist wife?
That was the one topic I wanted to talk
Okay.
about, so let's do it.
Here's
Yeah.
what
I watched Coachella last night and Weezer's just playing.
They're there with
Can
all
you
this shit
imagine?
happening.
They're
really?
live streaming Weezer, doing the Weezer thing.
And is the bassist there?
That was my question. I was like, is that the guy? Is that the guy? And then I also said, it's the bassist.
So what
You
happened?
can replace a bassist.
No,
Like,
he is not
Yeah.
replaced, and he's never been
Spin around.
replaced. It's Weezer. It's the same 4 guys on every album standing there.
I know on the album, but I'm just saying for their Coachella set.
Still the same guy.
It's
that
the same
why-
guy.
But
dude,
there's he didn't he
they have
his
separate
wife got
estates.
shot.
I'm sure they have separate
His
estates.
wife got shot.
She
Look
shot
it
at
up.
the police.
I know,
Okay,
and then she got shot.
without looking up anything, here's what I've understood.
I like this. This is better. Don't look at me.
Yeah, from all word
Tell
down,
us what happened.
Yeah.
all grapevine shop talk. This lady was minding her own business. Here's the hot take.
Great, great.
we
They're
got-
very anti-police.
Yeah, we got cop haters. We got cop haters.
You know how LA is all like,
full of horrible cops.
Shark, we love you and you can chill all you want. We're not giving you any shit. We just we got an ass.
You can do
I'm
it!
a jerk because I'm a jerk because I watched the Nintendo Switch Direct.
Damn you!
I'm not a jerk. I'm a fucking loser. Is what I am.
Okay, LA traffic, freeway, all the infrastructure that is within. Then you got your gated communities and your rich people shit right next to each other. So apparently,
Hidden Hills.
on the highway, some crazy shit went down, and like 3 people abandoned their car. Police pursuit, and the criminals ran through the fancy house neighborhoods, and the lady probably saw like a bunch of masked men run through her yard, and then I'm getting the fucking glass.
Oh,
She
really?
goes out to her front yard,
Really?
and all she sees are a bunch of cops. And then guess what? These cops probably had face masks on and no uniform, fucking tank top with a fucking, like you see in Bad Boys.
Yeah, sometimes they get real informal, right?
I remember
Yeah,
this
they're
happened.
dressed like Will Smith in Bad Boys.
That cop pulled me over one time, Denzel.
And they have like a.
Same. We've got
Their badge hanging around their neck.
I got
cops
Denzel.
pulled us over.
You did?
Denzel.
Damn.
Me,
With,
Skip,
with the chain
Yeah.
badge.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yep.
Yeah.
Me, you, Skip, and some other people got. That guy showed up with the necklace, thinking he was gonna bust us.
Was
Remember?
that the TV day?
No, it was like 5 cops pulled over on the side of the road day.
Yeah.
We just laughed through
That's
it.
that's the time you guys.
Was that the TV?
You did the most badass thing ever.
No, that
like the
wasn't.
cops had tailed somebody, and then you all had to leave.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe you guys did that. I was like, I'm not doing that.
we did. I said, I'll do this. I will do this.
And it was like you knew when you left, you were 100% going to get pulled over and have to deal with the police. And I was like, I'm not doing that. I was like, I can't believe you're doing
Yeah. Wait. Explain the
What did
situation
you
again.
do? Wait and then left after? I remember
Yes!
you and Craig left after. And Craig was the
because
one
Craig actually was being followed by the police.
we definitely threw them.
Was that Homer Street?
Yeah.
Homer Street. Yes.
we threw
yes,
a fork
yes.
in their plan that day.
We
'Cause
were-
they were. Me,
Oh my
you,
god, that was
Andrew-
badass. Yeah, that was badass.
We were on the side of the curb.
And then
You were a decoy car.
and he said your car windows were tinted too much, and you go, my dad literally works for whatever auto glass, and he was like, huh.
Yep.
So he checked it. It's not.
Yeah, it's
And I was
my
like,
dad
that
would
is
not
the
let me have
and
that.
that's true. That's
all
true.
the lectures of that.
Yeah.
I want dark tint. You work at a tent place. Can I have dark tint? Nope, we're not in Delaware, son. Abide by the law.
Yeah.
And that's what we did. We were smoking weed in our own house, and just because we were buying some mid-grade off some guy, the cops came, and then the clients.
There were so many police for like the shittiest weed and the shittiest amount.
That
of
was
it.
crazy. Yeah.
Well, you got to think about what maybe they know something up the ladder. They were
They were trying to get to Andrew Nelson.
yeah.
Nelson.
It was funny how we like kind of came into realizing that we're being watched by cops.
Yeah.
It was like slowly it just trickled into our heads like over like 2 weeks. We're like, I think we might be. It's a crazy thought. And it was like, this might actually be true. And it was absolutely true. And that one day we were hotboxing. Through the grace of God, we were hotboxing in someone's Suburban. And then the cops came and knocked on the door and nobody was in the house.
That was unrelated. That was like
That's
they were
unrelated.
asking questions about something in the neighborhood.
But either way, every single person that was in that house, wait, 8 people in a car, and
Yeah,
we're just
in my
silent with a
Jeep.
blunt.
We were in your Jeep and
Silent.
the windows up.
But yeah, the cops weren't there for that, and they probably knew we were there and didn't care.
You're right. Yeah, they're not that unaware of the situation. Mm-hmm. They knew we were in
Dude,
there.
they're always thinking that's too much paperwork. Wait,
Say it ain't so.
I like talking about the old times, man.
That was a good one. Epic. Homer
Enchant-
Street was a good house.
so, but the lady with the cop thing, same thing happened to me in Austin. One time, I was at my computer playing.
Oh, yeah, so my bad, Jack. So what happened though? The cop shot her, right? That's like he was getting to the good part of the story.
Oh yeah, we
but
kind
they
of
come up the street
divulged.
like that.
What?
They come up the street like that.
So they were looking for criminals. They found a woman with a gun. They decided to shoot her because she might have been a criminal. Is that like basically?
I'm just telling you what
story?
I heard. She sees the masked men running from the cops.
Look at that.
Loads her gun, goes down out to the yard. Apparently, shots fired, shots exchanged. She gets clipped. She gets booked. She's taken in. I guarantee you, she's gonna come out of this. Something's gonna happen where she's not gonna go.
Payola.
No, they're in these fancy. Okay, she gets shot by the cops, runs back inside to Consuela, the housemaid, and then they both come out with their hands up.
Wow.
Cops usually shoot people when they're running away in that situation, but not in Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
Beverly Hills. That's where the cops shot my wife.
I used to hate that song. I was like, is this a song?
He shot me.
They came up with this song in
me.
15 seconds.
Shot her.
I went through a big Weezer phase like a year ago.
I still love
They're
Say It
good.
Ain't So. But that's
I
all
like
I really
Weezer.
like. And the
I
sweater
like
song.
bands where the singer kind of sucks, but they're still kind of good.
Mm-hmm.
But I know what he's talking about, where the cops were like just chasing somebody, so they were like lurking in the hood with a bunch of guns. Because one time there was a drive-by in my neighborhood in Austin, and the cops came like an hour later and were doing that. Slowly walking down the street, and I came out the front door, and they're like, "Go back in your house."
Whoa.
And they came and questioned me and asked me what I saw, and I said, "All I know is the headlights were bright as shit, so it wasn't an old car." That's all I said.
Yeah, that's some info.
And I was like, if I had a good guess, it would be a Nissan.
All right, peep this story.
Just because, you know.
They're like, thanks, man.
Weezer performed at Coachella on Saturday afternoon without addressing the fact that bassist Scott
That's funny.
Schreiner's wife was shot by Los Angeles police and arrested a few days prior. Weezer, which Scott Schreiner joined in 2001, they came out in like 98,
24 years.
was a last-minute addition to the bill at the Desert Festival, announced just a few days before the incident, albeit set to appear only before the first weekend. The band played a tightened version of its recent set list, although it opened with My Name is Jonas, a favorite, blah, blah, blah.
I've seen them live one time.
They good?
Yeah, but I was kind of far away. I was really drunk off of boxed wine.
Scott
Damn.
Schreiner's wife, Jillian Schreiner, was arrested on suspicion of attempted murder during a search for a hit-and-run suspect on April 9th. Her injury was said to not be life-threatening. She was released from custody on a $1 million bond, which means she paid $100,000, right?
So what did she do wrong?
An incident took place where the police were in a home at the Eagle Rock neighborhood, rich people, of Los Angeles searching a hit-and-run suspect. Officers spotted Jillian in her yard, located next door, holding a pistol. Leave her alone! Police say they asked her to drop the weapon multiple times, but she refused, instead turning it on the officers per the LAPD's report on the
What
incident.
the fuck is she thinking?
She was probably on pills and wine, like women are.
She turned on them. LAPD then opened fire, and
She's
she was
insane,
hit in
yeah.
the shoulder.
Holy
No
fuck.
officers or members of the public were harmed. She did not shoot first. Everyone's saying she shot first.
But
She
I
did
mean,
not.
she's squaring off with the officers, and they're like,
She's
put
in
it
her
down.
own yard. She shouldn't have been holding the gun like this to her,
Wait.
waist.
I'm
What are you
picturing
saying, Mike?
her
She should
doing
be
this.
in her house in bed.
In bed.
Was she pointing the gun at the officers, or did she just have it and they're like, put it down?
It
Well,
doesn't
either
matter.
way, when they tell you to put that gun down, you got to put it down.
They will shoot you.
Yeah, they will. They will shoot you.
Obviously, they will.
And like a woman too. Jesus Christ.
She's lucky she got hit in the shoulder.
Yeah,
I'm like-
I turned on the Coachella live stream yesterday because I wanted to watch Charlie XCX, and I caught the end of Weezer.
Yeah, I saw there's a bunch of celebrities in the crowd watching her.
Dude, the Charlie XCX set was awesome.
Yeah, she is the hottest thing out there.
It
right
was
now.
so.
If you're a trendy person,
it was
you like her.
so
for sure.
bright, but I didn't like her. Like the album that she's playing songs from came out like a year ago now, and I didn't really like it when it came out, but I kind of like it now.
Man, I saw a little survey or whatever. They said 50% of all the acts were EDM.
that true?
Highest, yeah, at Coachella,
Well, I've told you this, right?
and 30% were indie, and then it trickled down from there.
I'm gonna see if I can find a clip from if Mike can pull it up. Can you pull up Charlie XCX Coachella 2025? It's right here. The stage is insane. But I have those college kids in my work. I told you I use them basically like I ask them just tons of questions and shit, and they say no one likes EDM. They're like no one listens.
That's,
to
I
that.
mean, that
No,
might be true.
they don't hang out with 30-somethings that have trust funds.
Exactly. I'm
Like
talking
the
about
people
the
that go to
college
the-
kids.
I mean, there's a lot of. I remember.
They don't know what no one to them is a small bubble of fucking losers
Yep.
that go to college because their parents pay for it.
Yeah, there's all kinds of cliques. Like a
I'm
bunch of
telling you,
kids are requesting Malp. A bunch of kids are requesting like
Yeah,
Tech
these-
House. John
Salisbury
Summit.
kids are kind of cool.
Yeah, the Salisbury kids.
The
they
university
love
kids know some shit.
that Hala and John Summit song, "Where You Are."
He was saying,
whatever.
he's like, I know like one girl that goes to like EDM concerts.
Well, what is it? Is
Date
it, is
her,
it indie
dude.
Bands? Indie
She'll
bands?
show you something cool.
Is it indie bands that they're doing? What they tell you was hot?
No, I said, okay. He had his phone playing music and he was playing like classic rock and shit. And I was like,
Whoa.
I was like, so is this what you and your boys are listening to when you're chilling or whatever? And he was like, nah, man, this is my playlist or whatever. And I was like, so you guys listen to like NBA Youngboy, don't you? He's like, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, they do.
He was
the
like
hip-hop.
embarrassed by it, but like
Uh-huh.
I was like,
Damn.
I was like, that's what y'all are listening to. And
Yeah,
he's
they love like.
That's how you
Yeet.
know he's racist.
Yeah, and he's like, one of my friends really likes Drake, and he's like, another one of my friends this. And yeah, like
Yeah, they love Yeet and they love Playboy Cardi.
Yes, Cardi.
Yeah,
He said Cardi.
and they love Travis Scott. And some of that stuff is like awful, but some of it's good.
It's type turn up shit, and that's what they should be doing. I was like, so, and I was also like, do you guys like eat mushrooms and stuff? He's like, nah, and I was like, what? Why not? I was like, you're in college.
Yeah, come on, man.
Thursday night, nothing to do.
And like the bars are too expensive now. Just get the at-home drugs and go
Take
crazy.
some drugs,
Yeah.
dude. And I was
Get
like,
some
don't-
street narcotics.
I was just giving him advice. I was like, take drugs, dude. Take drugs.
Says the glass blower.
Hey, that's what he is too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Cool. Awesome. Hey, Apprentice.
Bro.
Gotta show him the rope.
They let Danzig and Misfits play at Coachella this year.
Whoa, Mama, or whatever the fuck.
People are all
Mother.
mad that he
Mother.
has a new. He's got the Iron Cross in some of his new merch.
Wow.
Which is like a
what is
it
that?
has been reused by racist groups, but it's
Yeah, the
origin-
swastika doesn't really mean racist stuff. It's been reused by racist groups. so-
Exactly. It means
the
longevity
independent
or something.
logo is a little bit different than the swastika.
Yeah. Oh, that's
The
the Iron Cross.
independent doesn't use the cross anymore because of this.
That swoopy cross. I know. what
Did you
you're
pull
talking
up that video? It's the Charlie XCX thing.
There's a bunch of 2025 stage stuff, but I don't know which one you wanted.
about? Dude, that
I
song
just
Mother
typed-
though is such a
If
jam.
you type Coachella
2025 Charlie XXC, Coachella 2025. Which one?
yeah, any one of the first ones that come up. If
Oh,
you
the
search
one,
on
the one with the
YouTube-
letters. Yeah, that one that you just showed me.
Look at this shit. Oh, this is her coming out.
Tomorrow World Stage looked way cooler. Tomorrow World Stage looked way cooler.
Yeah,
That was
what-
like 10 years ago.
It's a totally different vibe.
It's all screens. That's gay.
That's
No, it's
what,
awesome. It's
That's
amazing.
what EDM has figured out for sure, and has trumped everybody. Is their stage and lights.
yeah,
and
maybe
shit.
at nighttime. That's dumb. The sky is showing through.
the sun sets during her set. God damn.
This might get
You're
copywritten,
telling
but
me
it's
that
live.
Anima or whatever's would look cool during the daytime.
Probably not.
No,
Yeah.
it
The-
wouldn't. It would
the
take
sun-
away. Sorry.
The sun sets during the set. That's the set you want.
Sunset
is the sunset
set.
set.
Yeah. Tomorrow World Sunset Set was way sick.
But this
Okay, they got a
shit
screen.
is
They got a
in-
screen.
It's all a screen. I was watching this on my TV in my room. It's like 70 inches or whatever. I was like, I'm gonna have a fucking seizure.
That's awesome. And it was
And
just
my
like
ki-
the screen.
I was like laying in my recliner with my kid asleep on my chest. I was like, yeah.
that's hard. That's pretty hardcore.
Dude, it's awesome. And she comes out.
and the phones. The
And
phones.
this, and this isn't even this is like from the crowd. The official like coverage of it is awesome.
I'm just looking at
$1
that
in
cat.
iPhones right there.
I can't stop looking at that cat short though.
Skip in like a minute to it's just that 365 remix. Oh. Yeah.
That sounds sick.
So, would
she
you call her
finally-
music pop, or does she have an EDM base?
It's an EDM vibe, yeah. Well,
did-
this record is.
This record, and that's all she played. She didn't play any of the old stuff. She didn't play I don't care.
Which goes off. She should have played it.
So people know all the good new songs.
This Brat album was huge.
I would have been having a good time here. Oh yeah.
I was watching the live stream. I was like, dude, I love this.
I don't know any of these songs.
Well, this is only one song.
The first song she
three-
opened with, I've never heard it.
Well, the song she plays after this is my favorite one. It's the So Julia song. But dude, this shit is awesome. Look at her.
That is
This
cool.
is EDM for people who've never been to an Excision show or some shit. Or Skrillex. Or like a real artist that is not a pop artist that is
well, she's more housey.
vampiring off of, is she housey?
Yeah,
Why are you
yeah.
hating?
I'm
Well, it's
hating on
definitely not
Charlie because
dub.
I have no idea about Charlie.
Now
You gotta
Charlie's got
let-
some good ones. I like 360 or whatever it's called.
That's
I
the one
don't
she
care
plays
is
next.
good,
That's
but
my
you can tell
favorite.
she's just a chameleon if that's her like biggest hit.
Boom Clap's my favorite song.
Hey Mike, I don't
Okay,
care.
well now
I
the
love
fucking
it.
cancer dying movie song. Now she's a slut who does EDM. Come on,
Cancer
man.
Dying movie.
Yeah, what's
song?
that?
Boom, clap the sun of my heart.
Yeah, I love that song.
The Stars,
Is that her?
The
Wow.
Fault in Our Stars soundtrack. Biggest song.
The Fault in Our Stars.
Yeah, maybe you don't know about her as much as you thought.
I just said I watched that last night because we were talking about Coachella. Jesus.
I thought you were. You know how you like girl pop artists? I thought you maybe liked her.
I said that I hated her album when it came out because I didn't really listen to it, but I liked that last night.
I'm just saying.
What is The Fault in Our Stars?
You come from this,
What's The Fault in Our Stars?
a movie that was a book that was like a big deal. Like
It's for girls.
probably.
I like this song.
Oh.
Fucking
wrong with that song?
thank your agent,
Well, that's
Charlie,
still
because you
Boom
have
Clap.
no
Oh,
real
yeah, Boom Clap.
personality and
I
you
know Boom
can't
Clap.
probably write a song. You can sing.
You know,
What's wrong with that song? What's happening right now?
I
Why
don't
is
like
Mike
her.
mad?
I'm hating.
Yeah,
I am
Mike
hating
don't like
on
her.
Charlie XCX.
get it through your fucking head.
Okay. I just thought that
Not
this-
everyone likes Charlie.
I just thought that set looked intense and crazy, dude. Relax.
I
And
know I'm relaxed, but that set was lackluster at best.
She had nobody on stage with her too. It's kind of badass. I'd rather
I
listen
should
to
not
Led
have brought it
Zeppelin
up.
than
Big
a
old
Hendrix song.
screen
I
across the
wish
whole
I didn't bring it up. Dude.
thing.
I wish I didn't bring it up.
But the
You
song-
should watch Green Day. They performed on the same stage right after her. You would love that.
You got me
Yeah.
all wrong, buddy.
and they changed their lyrics. They said, "We will not do the MAGA agenda."
Yeah.
Oh my God.
they suck.
Yeah, they're obsessed.
Well, he went from
They're obsessed.
he went from redneck to MAGA.
Yeah.
They're kind of the same.
I like
So
it
he's
when
not
guys-
really changing much.
I like it when guys like that stick with it though. Like if you go to see Roger Waters, like while Bush is president, it's like Bush with devil horns, and like
Yeah.
Obama's president, you're like, let's put Obama with devil horns.
Oh,
It's like,
did he?
this shit,
Okay.
yeah,
I
right.
respect that. I respect
You're
that.
like fuck them all, dude.
Leave Obama out of this, dude.
Obama.
Just took his
Obama.
painting down in the White House. They say.
Yeah, he blew up an American citizen with a drone strike. The American citizen had joined a terrorist organization, but the Dems like to cry about due process when we deport people. So how about due process for that?
They're
guy?
so ridiculous.
How much money did P. Diddy make off Ciroc is the next question I have in my notes.
All right.
$2 million.
Well, it's all gone. It's all
That's
gone
the right
now.
question.
And it's gone.
Off of Ciroc. Mm-hmm. How much money did P. Diddy make?
Ciroc is
off
a
of
hell of a liquor too, right?
He earned nearly $1 billion from his partnership
Whoa.
with Diageo, primarily through his promotion and marketing of Ciroc,
Isn't that crazy?
which is just so Diageo is just a shitty liquor company.
Having
that-
a small bottle of Ciroc is such a nice feeling, isn't it? Even a big one's good, but even that small bottle, it's
No.
nice
Is it
glass.
tall and good feeling?
It's a good feeling.
having a good feeling of having a good bottle of aged whiskey, maybe.
It's like a
Yeah.
tall, skinny bottle.
It's got a
It is.
glass marble of color.
Yeah, big old colored nobule right in the center.
Is it rum?
No, it's like vodka. It's tasty.
Is it really tasty?
It is. Ciroc is good as fuck. Oh yeah, that Ciroc will have you.
It's just
Loving
Bacardi flavored vodka is the same thing.
It's all the same
No,
thing.
we drank Pinnacle in high school.
Pinnacle.
No, Pinnacle came out in college, right? Whipped.
Yeah, Whipped is that was a game changer.
Who buys out these companies in the like? You know that Diddy's not like. Look at that website; they're still killing it.
And what do y'all think's the best vodka? Me and my wife were talking about this, and I think it's probably like Kettle One. What do you think?
I think they're the cheapest one. They all taste the same.
No, they don't. I mean, I can put up with any
It tastes
vodka,
like rubbing alcohol.
but the better you get, the more watery it gets.
Oh, that sounds great.
But with still having alcohol in it. Like it's smooth, you know what I mean? Like Kettle One is smooth. Great, what is it? Is it Grey Goose?
Dude, you should work for them. It's gonna want to smooth.
It is,
You
man.
sound like
Cold.
have a glass of Hennigan's. What's that? Seinfeld.
Hennigan's.
So at the end
Hennigan's,
of
it doesn't smell. He's like, oh, what'd you say?
Shark said something. EDM fests are awesome both day and night.
fair enough,
Well, yeah. I mean,
they usually set up the
The
day.
sunset set.
They set up the day sets.
Sunrise set.
This guy, that guy, this guy, that guy, and then as the sun sets, there's the sunset set, and all the night sets are. They got to be better, right?
Travis Scott played. It was on that stage right there where. Excuse me, I'll say it. Charlie XCX was playing. That's crazy. That's a crazy person to just hate that much. But then
Gotta hate on it.
Green Day played next, which is also crazy. Why is Green Day playing at night?
they
Fuck
got
them.
Dookie for brains.
And then after them was
P Diddy.
Travis Scott.
B Diddy, the D, the
That was the funniest
D.
answer. Congratulations. But Travis Scott was next.
No, it was a hologram P Diddy. Yeah.
I mean, I can't say much. I've been to a music festival where I slept through. Skrillex and Diplo's secret set.
Oh my God, you did. I think I was there. I think I
Well, it
remember
was like
saying
Skrillex's set, Diplo's set, and then they both came out for each other. So
Oh
they
my
were like
God, that
banging
was
each
crazy.
other.
They
or
didn't
something.
come out together. We
They're
went-
talking
happened
about
then?
Jack U
Did Jack
coming
U
back
happen?
together.
Skrillex main stage at Tomorrow World at the stage that you love so much that you missed.
I
was
missed the
best.
first night because I was way too drugged.
And which was technically the second night. Which
And I was
the whole
having
match.
crazy sex.
Oh my God, I had a radio interview right for another station. Someone wanted to interview me, and it was some radio station in Cambridge. And one of the questions was, "What was your greatest concert music experience?" And I said, "Going to see Skrillex in Baltimore. We took a limo with my bros." That's still like,
That was amazing.
is that not the greatest day? That
And
was
I
like,
remember
That was
we
the greatest
just
day.
divvied out drugs to everyone.
it was amazing. and the limo was just as good as
Roger,
the
the
concert.
limo driver? I still have pictures
Yeah.
somewhere.
And we were all rapping Riff Raff. Oh fuck, that was fun. That song just disappeared. That's a great song.
Speaking of Mike having crazy sex, I remember after that show, I got back to the limo, and Mike was in the limo with two gay dudes.
Oh, yeah, I was selling them off. They were random gay
I
dudes.
was like, "Whoa, Mike, what's going on in the car?"
Then
And I-
why do you have the poppers near your nose then?
Yeah, that was crazy of me, and me now would not have done that. I would not have sold two random gay guys Molly, but I said,
What's wrong with that?
These are just a gay couple. They want drugs. Nothing's going to happen to me.
The one was secretly buying it. Remember?
Barely.
Y'all have
The
such
w-
good memories, man.
The one was like, "Don't let him know, but here's the."
But the guy was so turned that like it was easy to sell drugs under his nose to his boyfriend without him knowing what was happening.
Yeah, but I got back to the car. I was like, "Where's Mike?" In the car with two gay dudes.
Yeah, no one sucked my dick. I promise. I wish I could say differently. That would have been a great end of the night.
Yep.
I
mean,
was rolling so hard at that place, I had crazy heartburn.
and then it started to rain. And it was awesome.
But I had heartburn so bad, and I was rolling, and I was in such a good mood. I went to the medical tent and was like, "Do you guys have Tums?" Like, yeah. And they gave me like
That's
a bunch
smart,
of
man.
Tums.
That is smart. Just go there. They're like, oh wow, this guy's actually not a problem. Give him anything you want.
Yeah.
Can I get some gauze?
I was like, I know it's a long shot, but I was like, I know it's a long shot, but beer always gives me heartburn, and I've had like 3 of these, and I have a crazy heartburn.
They're like, this motherfucker.
Hey, can you wrap me head to toe in ace bandage?
I want to be a mummy for the last.
back out. Yeah. That'd be great. They'd be like, sure, yeah.
I remember I used to rock American flag shorts and an American flag tank top and shit
You
like
did,
that.
yeah.
And now if I did that, I'd probably get beat up.
We should wear a full MAGA gear to our next music festival.
I want the white hat with the 47.
Yeah, you do the white MAGA. Mike, you can have classic red. I'll do dark MAGA.
I ain't wearing that. I'm not gonna claim no side. And apparently Donovan's right. Daft Punk is not together anymore. They announced their split in 2021, and after 28 years, they revealed their fucking identities and sucked each other's dicks off one last
They're
time.
just two French guys, and they're gay.
Thomas Bangalter and Guy Manuel de Holdem Cristo have been pursuing individual projects now.
Pull up, Coachella,
I gotta pee.
Sahara Tent. Who were you talking? Daft Punk.
Daft Punk. They did this year or just another year?
No, it's like a
2006 Sahara
yeah.
Tent.
This is they say this is the moment that changed live EDM forever. You can just full screen it and he can control the
Yeah,
volume.
I got the vol for
Yeah,
it.
but
don't copyright yourselves now.
They were saying like this really popularized like live EDM because it was like
I gotta
they
hear
come
a
out
little.
they come out with like a pyramid or a cube or some shit. I think it's a pyramid, maybe the cube. I don't know. The cube was Deadmau5. This is a pyramid.
Oh yeah, they come out.
Everyone was like, "Oh my god, this live EDM shit rules." What year did you say it was?
06.
Yeah,
And right before
perfect.
we started, well, not right before.
We
but
started going like 2009. I saw Skrillex in 2009.
we lived through some cool stuff, boys.
This is cool, yeah. Dude, something about house music, dance music. It's still like my favorite, I think.
And they said this just made everyone else step up their live shit, and which led to those giant screens that Mike hates.
Yeah. That.
That's what. Yeah, you know it's coming. Robot Rock, right?
So good.
That's what this is, right? Mm-hmm. Robot Rock.
I can't really remember the name. Robot. Donovan just said. Is this like a song? This is a song, or is this for the live? The song does start this way. I'm thinking of copyrights. This is like
No, this is a
like a set
a
opener,
live
right?
version. Yeah.
So I think we're good.
I remember when the Daft Punk album, what's it called, Random Access Memories came out.
The funky one?
Yeah, I got really stoned and went in my room, sat in the dark, and listened to that thing with headphones, and was like, this is the best thing ever.
They're masters.
But now I really don't want to listen to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Robot Rock, dude. Yeah, that's going to get us.
Yeah, that's an iconic riff. That's such a nice one, though.
Dude, these people are ahead of their time, right? They're at
Let me
Daft
chop
Punk,
it up.
Daft Punk front row.
Yeah. That's
2006.
I mean, that says the Skrillex for us was just as iconic, man. Oh my God, Bangarang tour.
I saw Skrillex when he did that thing where he wore the motion suit.
I don't know that one.
His first tour, he wore like, can you pull up Skrillex motion suit robots or whatever? He would wear this suit where like the way he moved his arms, like these robots on the LED screen
Would do the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
2011 Mothership Tour Volume 1, The
Yeah.
Cell.
That's it. So I saw both Mothership tours.
Look, it's him practicing in his shit.
Yeah.
That was him.
What the hell?
And he just released an album, right? Did y'all listen to that?
I mean, should we watch
Have
that?
I listened to it?
Okay, cool,
I haven't
cool.
played
It's
it again.
really fucking good.
I've
Nice.
played the. Have you listened to it?
It's a
no,
throw-
actually. I gotta get on
Holy
that.
shit,
he goes
dude.
back to
yeah.
a whole like throwback part where he does that.
Does he
singing
release
part.
old songs or something?
Yes.
That's what it seems like
You know
everyone's
the
talking
part
about.
where it was like, "Going around what can't be found."
Yeah.
He
What is that?
revisits that and
Oh,
re-sings
wow.
it, and then the whole robot stops and says, "Fuck Skrillex, this is Sonny Moore." And then he sings that part, and like the sun rises in your head as you're listening to the music.
Yeah, I gotta listen to that.
It's so good.
I gotta see what is radio worthy
It's
too.
like
bunch?
Scary Monsters and Recess.
There's like no full songs on the thing.
Okay,
though.
anything radio worthy you feel like?
It's a couple hip hop parts.
Yeah.
But here, watch. Let me watch him move. Let's watch him move. I saw that this had a festival though, so it was different. It didn't have those pyramids. It had just two giant LED screens.
This is just a Coke advertisement, I think.
Oh, wow, there
You're
it is.
Jimmy Vollmer, dude. That's an ad.
So he's wearing the stuff. Oh,
Forgot his
wow.
last name.
I mean, it doesn't look that.
It's cool though.
No, for
I
the
like that.
time.
For the
That's what
time.
he just tweeted and he posted all this shit. He was like, I don't want to tour because I don't want to just go fucking DJ again.
Yeah, and the visuals have gone so over the top nowadays. Speaking of Coachella, you know Alok?
Yeah.
He's
No.
a big DJ from Brazil. Alok, A-L-O-K.
Did he play Coachella yesterday?
I think so. His visuals, he just hired a bunch of people to do choreographed hand dancing. And
Yes.
it was like
I was watching that last night.
it was pretty cool.
About to say that was on the live Coachella stream last night, and he had these people come out. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
so funny.
Alok hand dancing, choreographed, and it was cool. They all did like and like did to the beat, and it was like, wow, this is actually way more impressive than I thought it would be.
Yeah, people in the 1920s would be proud.
Jesus. Okay, at least Mark hates this guy too.
Yeah, they did like flapper dance. What do they call
Here's
it?
what we're
Hand
gonna do. We're gonna
flappers?
put a light on the wall, and I'm gonna do this.
That is so weird. You brought this up. I was just randomly watching this last.
Yeah, I saw just algorithm shit. You know.
That's
Yeah,
so
there.
funny.
I guess that's it, isn't it? Yeah.
So mostly it's people.
I almost didn't want to say,
Yeah.
yes, I know who you're talking about, because I was like, there's no way he's just talking about that guy I just randomly learned about yesterday.
No, I like him.
Yeah, this is great.
It's a bunch of people. I thought it's like his hands on screen.
What the clip I saw was nothing but like.
Yeah, no, they're up there for a while. I was watching this last night on the live stream. They're up there for 15, 20 minutes doing this.
Something new. Yep. People will like something
Well, it's
new.
Coachella, and they give you, like, they encourage you to do shit like this. Did you see the Lady Gaga thing?
Demonic, right?
No, I loved it. She brought
Okay.
the old Lady
I, heard
Gaga
it-
came
I didn't
out.
actually see it. A lot of people were saying, "Wow, a whole bunch of
Have you heard-
demonic
did
symbology."
Did you see the Lady Gaga thing?
No.
Well, Lady Gaga, Coachella, Friday, she came out, and she was doing a bunch of her new songs.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, old lady, someone in disguise, obviously, pretending to be, like, old Lady Gaga came out. And she was like, what are you doing?
That's funny.
This is the opening, but it's so far away.
Yeah,
Wow,
they
yeah.
have official recordings that they'll put up eventually because it was on the live stream. But she was on like this giant chessboard and was like battling her old self and shit. And of course, she changed clothes like 6 times. I've always liked her.
I mean, she's a
look
she's
at her
a show
with her
woman.
crazy
I've always loved her.
She is cool.
skulls and shit.
She's great.
That new song is pretty ridiculous. The abracadabra, abra.
I haven't
You ever
heard it.
that.
I've been too busy listening to the new Kesha.
But college chicks request it, so I play it. But I'm like, this song is kind of goofy, man.
Holy shit!
I mean, the production beats Beyonce any day.
Oh man.
Like fucking that vanilla shit. This is good.
I saw Beyonce live one time, and again, I was just impressed by. I was like, wow, she changed clothes like 6 times, and then she did a jump kick and what looked like several inch heels.
Very powerful performer. She's always like real aggressive energy.
Powerful Beyonce.
Did you see I posted on my Facebook the time I was in Philly and I saw the Jay-Z Kanye thing?
Oh, yeah, you saw them in Paris?
They performed that, but it was like that time that Jay-Z performed, and then for the last half hour, he just brought out like 2 Chainz, Common, Big Sean, and they did a Lamborghini Mercy.
Common's on that?
Nice.
Or but he Common's on something else.
Something else. I think, is Common on Mercy?
Common's really good rapper.
Nah. Unless he's
No,
like
I
in the
don't think he's on
background or
Mercy.
something.
Yeah. 2 Chainz just comes out and goes, I'm drunk and high at the same time, drinking champagne on the airplane.
That's my favorite rap line ever. I think.
Yeah, we loved that. We lived by that.
I'm drunk and high at the same time, drinking champagne on an airplane. That's my favorite shit.
All my cars is foreign. Money tall like
Oh
Jordan.
yeah. And that's
just-
like the most overused line ever. He's just like, we'll end it with that.
I
Money
think-
tall like Jordan.
I think it just clicked in my head that he didn't smoke any marijuana on the plane. That he's drunk and high at the same time. Drinking champagne on an airplane.
So he just got high beforehand.
No, he's high in the air.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I just got it. I'm drunk and high at the same time.
I got a present for the president in the gift wrap.
The greatest line of all time. The greatest line of all time.
I got a present for the present and,
And
the
the
gifts
gifts
rapping
rapping.
is the best.
It doesn't get better. Pack it up, everybody. We're done.
That's the best rap line
see y'all
ever.
next week.
Yeah. Bye.
Welcome to the show, everybody. It's the KP hour of the show. Oh, he's back. Oh yeah, we're supposed to have you come through the curtain like
I just
a
wanted
late
to
night
leave.
host. That's what we're supposed to do.
Hey guys, hey.
Next time
it's
we'll
me.
do that.
You know me and my fancy cars. I'm always driving my fancy cars. My name's Jay Leno.
We'll give him a couple
name's
different
Jay
looks
Leno.
here. We'll give him the mobile cam.
Ooh, that autofocus is
It's
bad.
not doing its job. Yeah, this dog
Shoot
shit.
up! We're getting a new Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, really soon, right?
God, I called it Billy Gilmore almost.
Mm.
I'm gonna say it.
Did you almost call it Happy Madison, just like the production company?
Productions. Little Nicky really wasn't the one.
A lot of people really love that one. It is good.
All my
You know,
coworkers like Little Nicky.
It is good. It is a good one, but
Talking Pug.
you're right. It gets so
It's
old.
not that
It gets
good.
so old. You're right. It's so. It's kind of like Righteous Gemstones. It's a little too over. I mean, I like both of those things, but it can wear on you a little bit. It's a little over the top.
The guy from Waterboy who's like, yeah.
The coach guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's really New Orleans-y or whatever.
Life is what you make it.
Louisiana
Oh no,
guy.
I'm thinking of him and Joe Dirt. 2 guys naked. Oh man. He's like, life is what you make it.
That's cool, dude.
Dad, 2 guys naked. I don't know. That's cool, dude. I don't know.
That was one of the first Happy Madison production films.
I'm thinking of him and Waterboy. I'm get the crawdad and the frog leg muffins. I love the frog leg muffins.
That guy's hilarious.
I hate
Well, he's
that
in
movie.
Little. We're talking about how we hate Little Nicky. It's just not the one.
Little Nicky's even more extreme than Waterboy. Yeah.
He had some good movies in that 3-year stint, but Little Nicky wasn't the one. From like 96 to 99, he had like 3 movies. Little Nicky sucked.
Yeah. Little Nicky was like 2005 or something.
That was like right before Big Daddy and right after something else.
right when he started going downhill a little bit.
And then Click came out, and then
Just signing too many
Spanglish.
contracts.
And then we got Righteous Gemstones. And now we got Casual at the Lakers game.
What's that?
That's just what he does. He just goes and dresses.
Sandler?
Just as casual at the Lakers game.
He likes
Or
basketball.
at the Oscars.
That's right. He balls.
He wears a sweatsuit.
Isn't he in New York?
I don't know where he lives.
Where he goes. Celtics.
Boris Brejcha is live from Coachella right now.
Boris.
Oh my God, that guy.
You would really approve of him. Mike likes him a lot.
He's got a mask, yeah.
Yeah.
And did you see Adam Sandler at the Oscars with Conan? He interrupted him and did the whole bit.
No.
If you don't mind, Mike, pull that up.
Were you making a
Conan-
joke about how I like the Mardi Gras guy?
What?
Or is his music?
Oh yeah,
good?
he's like a Mardi Gras guy. Yeah, he
He
kind
wear-
of
it looks like a Mardi Gras mask.
It
Yeah,
does.
You
It
love
does.
that guy.
I don't know his songs.
He's just like- he's just a house guy.
I've
He's
watched
just, yeah.
his circle set with you like 7 or 8 times.
The circle sets I do like. Oh, he was at Tomorrowland, Belgium 2018. Let's just give a little taste of his music so I can say I do like him. Oh yeah, I
Oh
like
my
him.
goodness. La
What the
Dollar
fuck?
Bean.
I like
Damn, that was
I like him.
that was fucking intense.
Let's go
A
again.
lot of
I gotta go, guys.
absolutely sick.
I love just winding up in the place. You have all these plans like where you're gonna go on those
Yeah.
festivals, and you're like, I'm just in some tent.
Yeah, the tents are intense. Yeah.
Top comments. He killed everyone there. What a show. This is probably one of the greatest techno sets ever. This will be remembered as a masterpiece in 20, 30, and 50 years. I'm 55 years young and have loved techno since its beginnings. I've passed this love of music down to my son. To witness the progression of this wonderful genre of music has been one of my greatest pleasures in life.
What's this set from that we were just watching?
Was it
2018, right in the middle of it when we were
18 where? Where is the show?
Belgium. Tomorrowland,
Oh,
Belgium.
Tomorrowland. You said that. I'm sorry. You said that. Fuck.
And just when I thought I'd heard it all, this amazingly talented German bloke blasts into my life. It takes me on another awesome journey. I love that. 55-year-old techno head.
Techno is so sick. Ain't nobody listen to techno, right?
I'm going to
Eminem?
definitely like this set.
Destructo has a great song called Techno.
And he uses that.
No man listen to techno.
I don't like his mask, though. I don't like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. I don't like the New Orleans, what do they call it? Like I'm a jester, man. I'm a fucking like
A skinny white boy.
we got skinny white boy servants.
Slimothy, yeah.
Donovan says, sometimes I wish I was a girl laughing my ass off. Girl on girl looks way too hot. Don't judge
Dude,
me.
Donovan, you're so right. We're not judging you.
Can you
We're
pull up
just agreeing. Yeah.
the chicken jockey stuff, dude?
Oh, yeah,
Chicken
so that's
jockey
real, and that's
all
all
day.
about...
We gotta start getting these more timely memes in each episode. So when we go back and look, be like, do you remember the chicken jockey shit?
yeah, teach me about the chicken jockey. I really don't know anything about it.
We did the morning routine. I should have just brought giant bags of popcorn in here and had Mike say, chicken jockey. And me going, oh my fucking God.
So that they overreact to like a certain character in
Dude,
this
the
movie?
police have been coming, and this guy brought a live chicken to one.
Yeah, show me this. Show me this.
Let me read a little something first real quick. The director of the movie loves the fact that people are going crazy on this scene. And also, this is going to blow your mind. Jared Hess has come a long way from directing Napoleon Dynamite.
So that's him, yeah. Wait, he did this movie?
Yeah.
Wow.
Minecraft movie. $1 billion movie. $1 billion video game. Biggest video game of all time. The guy Notch sold it for fucking billions of dollars. That guy's
No, he
living...
didn't.
Yeah, he did.
He sold it for like a couple million.
I bet it was billions. That's a big game.
No, I think he sold it. He sold it early as shit.
I don't know. I'm just...
From Mojang.
2.5 billion.
In 2014, it was worth that much. I can't believe that.
Cash deal, too.
And then they had to start calling it his
Microsoft.
craft.
I don't know what a cash deal is.
Well, I
but
remember Microsoft bought it, but I cannot believe that was 2014. I thought it was later.
Microsoft.
I thought it was earlier, and I thought it was less.
Bill Gates took that out of the bank and gave it to him.
Yep.
They didn't even say we're going to pay you that over a bunch of years.
He's Swedish, right?
So,
Yeah.
so once the original guy sold it, did he have to change the name to his craft or yours craft?
Yes. But yeah, and it's also a ripped off game.
Yeah.
It's made off of this game called like something minor.
Gotcha.
He just totally stole the concept.
Great minds think alike.
And what Notch is doing now is currently developing a retro-style first-person roguelike dungeon crawler called Levers and Chests. He's about to make another $1 billion.
Levers and chests.
He explored the idea of a Minecraft 2, but decided to focus on levers and chests. Good idea, bud.
Sounds
Good idea.
like a winner, man.
It doesn't have to win. He's got $2.5 billion. It could suck. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah. Even though that does seem like a small amount of money compared to like Bezos or
What?
the other small amount of money.
Yeah.
Compared.
If I gave you $2.5 billion right now,
Me?
you could not spend it before you died.
That guy could not.
That'd be
Or
fun.
Bezos
Fun little
could.
challenge.
You know how much stand-up kayaking?
I mean, you
Bezos
could just
does?
buy like you could just be like, I'm buying Marvel. I win. I spent it all.
Dude,
they're
did you-
selling. Trust me, they're
Oh,
selling.
let's watch.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Let's watch this.
That shit's going downhill.
Okay, speaking of Marble,
Wait, we were talking about something else. We need to watch Chicken Jockey
Oh, yeah.
stuff.
We need Chicken Jockey. We're sticking to Chicken
Go
Jockey
to
for
the
a little
X
bit.
account. # Chicken Jockey.
I want to see movie theaters get destroyed because that's
We
fascinating.
find the one with the guy. The guy puts his buddy on his shoulders, and the guy on the shoulders is wearing the zombie mask, and he has a chicken above his head.
Yeah, I've seen some stuff that I'm like, this cannot be real.
X.com. Chicken Jockey.
And it's just kids, like, ironically going
Is he
crazy
typing?
to Minecraft.
what's wrong?
Go to Twitter.
You're
Oh,
mad
you
because
got
I
it.
found the video? What's wrong? What's wrong with Jack?
Okay.
What's wrong with him?
You got it.
I
You
gotta
got
fuck
there.
up now and just go to the wrong video to make him even more mad.
Go to the video.
I apparently skipped forward to a periphery video. How do you do the back thing?
I like how you accidentally fucked up just to make me. Thanks, dude.
Yeah, you're getting blue balls, too.
Jesus Christ, it's still not going back to the chicken jockey video. I'm really not trying to do this to you. I'm trying to go back to the chicken jockey video, but it's not.
What the fuck? So this is oh my god, this is the one I've seen this, but it was so quick. Let's explore this. What the fuck?
That's me. You're probably wondering
This
how
is
I
such
ended
a
up in
fucking
this
thing now.
situation.
This is fucking for real.
He doesn't throw it, right? No, he keeps it. He's a good farm boy. That's his dad's chicken, probably.
The lights all come on.
Yeah, keep this rolling. I want to see this over and over again.
Yeah,
Seriously.
that's what I was saying. Go to Twitter and type hashtag chicken jockey. You can just watch 50 videos of this.
So this
Instead of
wasn't
it
the
twice
only
in a
time it
row?
happened.
Huh?
You don't want to just watch it twice in a row?
Give me one more. Give me one more. Give me one more. Give me one more. I have
wanna
to
watch
study
it
this.
again?
Yeah, I want to study this crowd.
Yep, that's
It's a bunch
me.
of white people.
You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
I'm just saying.
This is crazy.
Look at the arms after
You're
this.
probably
How did they
wondering
even
how
let
I
it get this
ended up in
far?
This situation.
Yeah.
You're
Who's
mad,
they?
right? You're mad for the people who have to clean that up?
Oh yeah.
Did you see the Puffco ad after this?
Yes.
Your moment
I
of
sent it to
peace.
you.
Yeah, that shit was the best.
So is Chicken Jockey in the game? Everyone who plays the game knows it.
it's a
It's that kind of
zombie-
thing.
it was
Yeah.
added like 4 years ago.
Yeah, it really
Me
is
and Jack
brand
played this
new.
in 08 when this
Yeah.
game came out.
Oh,
Chicken
08?
Jockey was.
There's a South Park episode, and the secret answer to one of the questions is how to tame a horse in Minecraft. And I don't even know the answer to that because they didn't add horses until after I stopped playing.
Oh man.
You have to find a saddle in a chest down in the dungeons earlier in the game. Now you can make a saddle. You used to have the only form of travel you could get was a pig, and you'd have a fishing pole with a carrot on it, and the pig you could ride on a pig. Served no purpose. You're better off walking around yourself. Now they have horses.
I remember one time I was on a boat in Minecraft and I had my map. And I actually pressed the drop button and I dropped the map into the ocean. I was like, no! And I dove down to try to get my map. I got my map and I was swimming up and I was like, I'm not going to make it. And I died and lost all my shit so far away from my base. And I seriously didn't play Minecraft for like a year after that.
Minecraft will
It
get
was
you
serious.
quick.
I'll never forget that moment. It is ingrained in my brain like something that happened to me like on vacation or something.
Yeah.
It's a vivid memory. I lost my map off the side of the boat.
And you
I was
dove in
doing
and
so
died.
good. I was like, dude, it was one of those times where you like I was going out on an adventure. I was like, okay, I'm gearing up. I'm bringing all my shit.
Was it a breath meter?
the breath meter? got me.
Yeah, bubbles are going down.
Yeah.
Nowadays they got like
Banjo-Kazooie.
rebreather helmets where you can breathe underwater. This was before that.
That
Yeah,
makes
but also nowadays they have they're called. Oh man, it's the perfect name for what they're called. The drowned. They're zombies that live underwater.
Oh right, yeah,
And they once you activate them, they're standing on the floor of the ocean. But once you activate them, they just literally turn into a torpedo in the water towards you. They're like, they just come towards you until you're out of the water.
I would get off work at Secrets at like 3 a.m., drive home, get home at like 4, and sit there and play Minecraft till like 7:30.
Sun rose.
Yeah.
Until like 7:30.
One of the only games I truly played all night till the sun rose.
and kids like build like replicas of like cities, like
The full
to
scale Titanic.
There's people on there there's this stuff on there called Redstone where you can like make circuits.
Whole computers.
And people have made like whole computers and calculators on there
Calculators,
that like
yes.
fire off of analog relays.
Whoa. Seriously. And it's digital, but it kind of works. Is that what you're saying?
It's a full analog computer.
Look at this. I'll show you. I made a working computer with just Redstone. This we'll get to go to the hump. and
How
just-
old is this?
But it's in a video game, right? So it's not a physical computer, right?
2 years.
It's on a screen. Is that what you're
on
saying?
a screen, yes, in the game, but it's like something you could theoretically recreate with circuits
Gotcha.
in real life and relays. Because you know, the relay is like it's like on-off.
Gotcha. Connecting a switch,
Just a circuit.
circuit,
open and closed.
circuit. Yeah, yeah.
But look at the build involved in this shit.
Register 3 shows us.
It's like building a map of someone's
Does this have a
brain.
display?
4 shows us 6.
Yes, it has a display.
But you know what? I've got an idea.
Let's just go to the biggest hump.
And the way these kids describe this kid, he sounds like he's probably like 18, 19, something like that. The way they describe it, like, yeah, you just put the redstone here, you turn the switch.
Okay.
You're like, dude,
What the
you're
fuck?
another level.
Yeah.
You're
Look
not.
at that.
People don't understand that.
People don't.
You're not
When I
even
press this
autistic.
button,
You're
you
like a
should see
genius.
10 countdown
Oh, wow.
to 0. Okay, we got a 10. Nice.
Hey, Mike, by chance, did you see that autistic drummer clip that's going around? I sent it to you. Not for the show. I just sent it to you personally. I was just wondering if you saw it. You don't have to pull it up or anything, seriously. But it
Every
might
drummer-
be fascinating, though.
Autistic drummer, like every single one.
Well, I sent it to you on Instagram, I think.
Do you want to watch a few more Chicken Jockey?
Yeah, I do.
freakouts
So
on
how
Twitter?
often is this happening throughout the country?
That's what I'm saying. If you go to X, Mike, hashtag Chicken Jockey, click videos. The first one is the one he showed. He did show the proper one with the chicken, the live chicken. But there's a bunch. There's a bunch.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people going crazy and stuff. I will find them. YouTube's trying to take over.
And just so you guys know,
YouTube's trying to take over.
I'm saying X Chicken Jockey.
we can
Go
do a
to
2
X.
laptop setup if y'all want. You should bring your laptop next time.
Just go to X.com.
Yeah, bring your laptop.
It's a lot of type.
next
It's a lot of typing for
time.
Mike, and I got what 3 more HDMI ports.
Bring your laptop next time. Why don't you?
He goes to YouTube again. I can't take it.
I pressed X, brother. X Chicken Jockey video.
No, go X.com. Type
X.com.
That's all you have to type. Hashtag chicken jockey.
How do you spell X?
Hashtag Chicken Jockey.
I feel like I'm losing my fucking mind over here.
I'm losing it.
He's like, YouTube's taking over.
The hashtag on the computer
He said
keyboard
YouTube.
is like hard to find.
He said YouTube. I think it's YouTube's taking over. YouTube's taking over.
Did I say
we got some chats. We got some chats. Apparently, people can play Pokemon on graphing calculators now. That's from Donovan. And then Shark is back at it. He says you can run Doom on a Tamagotchi. I'm not shocked by that.
There's a whole subreddit called "Can it run Doom?" or
Oh my
running,
God.
and it's people like I hacked the gas pump, and they have like Doom running on a gas pump.
Oh my god.
How old is Shark? He knows about Tamagotchi.
Shark knows.
I've said it on the podcast before. My Tamagotchi, I was so obsessed with it. I gave it to my mom, told her to take it to work for me. Just feed it. Please feed it.
She didn't feed it.
No, she worked in a middle
Why
school.
did you tell her to bring it to work?
So she could feed it.
So because you couldn't bring it to school.
Right.
You thought she was going to feed it.
Oh yeah, they
She
had a
was feeding
Tamagotchi
it,
ban.
and it
I
got
remember that.
stolen off her desk because she worked in a middle school.
Oh whoa.
Someone stole it from the nurse's
Oh yeah,
office.
Shark is over 30. That it lines up.
He should have said he was 69. That was the funniest thing ever.
You know what I learned today? That the NBA has basically banned the number 69. Isn't that
It's
childish?
fucking hilarious.
Isn't that childish? How about just get over it,
Let's watch more chicken jockeys.
dude?
Look at this. There was one where this dude has like trash bags full of popcorn. Oh, this is the chicken. The one.
Wait, let me
Please tell me
blow
what
this up a little bit.
when this scene comes. 18 minutes in.
I think it's like 2/3 in, dude.
Go home.
More people on their shoulders.
No, do not shit on this. This
He
is
had a
great.
chicken in there for an
It's very
hour
funny.
before this scene came on. You had a chicken in there for 15 minutes before the scene came on. You had
Yeah.
a chicken in there for a half hour. You had the chicken in there for 5 minutes before it came
I
on.
think it's about 48 minutes, Mike.
You had the chicken in there
48
through
minutes.
the previews.
I'll ask Grok how long it's in there.
Was it going? They make noise.
That is wild.
Look, I'm not mad
How
about the chicken.
far into the Minecraft movie is the chicken?
Is the
jockeys?
chicken jockey scene?
Yeah, run this one a couple times too. I got to study these crowds.
I mean, Jesus.
See, oh, look at that. Oh, that's the same one. This is the same
yeah,
one.
Yeah.
That's a Regal theater.
Different angle. Different
That's a
angle.
Regal.
Same one. Same guy with the thing. Maybe it only happened in one theater.
I'm going down the line of theater Jesus Christ, of Twitter posts.
Okay, this could be a different one.
Okay. This is a really long answer from Grok, but since the movie is an hour and 44 minutes long, a rough estimate would be to place the scene somewhere between the 40 to 60 minute mark.
Okay.
So it's like almost kind of starting to be near the last chapter. And he sat with his chicken in there through the whole thing.
Pull up more chicken. Different.
So all three so far have been the same
Yeah,
clip, different
all
angles.
three different angles of
Just
the
so
same
you know,
theater.
Jack. This has got to be a different one. Okay, no one went. That was a nice, modest theater.
Yeah, but that's what's happening in like normal theaters. People are just
Yeah.
yelling it and going.
That
"Yeah."
was crazy.
I'm gonna yell it tomorrow if no one else does. I mean, Jesus, I have to.
And that's a different one because I've not seen the guy on the shoulders.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch. Dude.
I honestly think I'm gonna be scared of this movie with the villagers looking the way they are.
Whoa.
I hear the villagers are the best part of the movie. They just go, and you're like, yeah.
He was holding up his ring finger. He got married.
Kind of like the game. So he's cute. People like the chicken jockey. I don't like him. It's not cool.
How come he's wearing a wig and shit?
This is the one again.
Look at that guy in the white hoodie.
Wow, this has to be the one, right?
That's not the chicken one.
No,
Oh yeah,
there
there
it
it
is.
is.
That's the giveaway.
There was probably his whole college there for this.
Yeah.
This was planned. This was like
They got arrested.
This was like the time where the college class of 06 went.
Probably
to
not arrested trespass. Sorry.
There was I watched morbid disaster videos of like man-made structures type shit most of the time, amusement park type shit, defunct, like we were talking about defunct.
Did you watch Defunctland?
Yeah. This isn't Defunctland, but this is kind of like it. Okay, so
Defunctland is really in depth.
there's
Great
this
YouTube
water
channel.
park with a slide on it. And there was a senior class in this local town that had this water park. And over the years, the senior class did the thing where the senior class would all go on the water slide, stop themselves, and see if the whole class could get on the slide. And it kept
God.
What idiots.
every year, the class
And this
would try
plastic
to
slide had-
outdo the last class.
Oh, and it
until
collapsed.
one year, one whole senior class killed them damn selves.
It collapsed, huh? Collapsed upon them.
Water slide challenge.
So I want to point this out that all the water park talk earlier didn't remind you of this. The chicken jockey video did, though.
Yeah.
That is kind of funny.
You just
We were talking about. Did you ever pull up Lemon Drop in Rampage? You still got that pulled out?
They're tabbed. They're tabbed
cool,
for
cool.
sure.
No urgency, but I do want to see Rampage. I remember that being so intense.
Napa High class.
So
of,
intense.
hopefully that's the one you're talking.
It turned you into a skipping stone. That's what
That's so funny. Like I described me bailing on this.
Knew it in 2 seconds, man. Because everyone used to do it.
I bailed.
And I can't imagine another water park that would do that.
They knew it was a cheeky stunt. That was the point. That's why seniors from Napa High School, class of 1997,
Napa
waited
High?
until the end of their senior trip to Concord's Water Park. June 2nd, 20 years ago this week, they knew they might get booted from the park for what they were about to do, but at that point, it would go into infamy anyway. Hearing the call to return to the buses, the students raced to the park's 40-foot tower. Here was a plan. A few would start down one of the meandering slides that emptied into a pool at the ground level. Once on the slide, they would grip the sides, holding themselves in place. Then more students would jam in behind them, followed by more, and still more joining the joyous
a
pig
high
pile.
school?
Yep. Senior class.
Fucking retards.
Their whole lives ahead of them. Finally, bursting with life and youth and under a glorious late spring sun, the students, some of whom who had been friends since kindergarten, like me and you, Kevin, would let go and slide down en masse on adventure before being scattered into the wind. One last carefree memory. In doing so, they would uphold a school tradition. In doing so, they would remain forever young.
Oh, my God.
I sort of blew it off, she said, but when the kids started saying, "It's happening," I heard everybody laughing. I ran up. It was either the last or the second to, I was either last or second to last. They called it clogging, and Napa High students had been doing it for years. What no one stopped to consider, the slides at Manteca, the previous clogging events had been carried out, were built into the side of a hill. There were no support issues. At Concord's Park, slides were
You should have
elevated
ended
on
it with
tall
the forever
supports.
young line.
You're right. So they, the tradition.
They remain.
Their
forever
tradition
young.
went on for years, and they were doing it on a slide that was supported by a hill. And then look at this picture real quick. That gave out.
Oh.
Everyone fell directly down. Everyone fell on top of each other. I watched a whole YouTube video about it. I served 13 months in Vietnam, quote, said Jennings, who retired as a captain in 2004. I was momentarily somewhat overwhelming. I saw a lot of obviously hurt people laying on the ground. 5 officers already had coming. Initially, you had the momentarily, holy crap, but then you're thinking, I've got to make some order out of this.
Did anything tragic like that happen this week?
This week?
Tragic happenings this week?
Yeah, like there was. That's
what
what
I
it
know
was.
of.
That's what it was. That family died in New York with the helicopter crash.
Dude, that helicopter just fell out of the sky. Just fell.
And then the prop. Can you pull it up?
Yeah, but I'm just finding out right now that apparently the period we are in it right now of April 14th to the 20th is often cited as a particularly tragic week in American history due to the confluence of events, including the assassination of Lincoln and
Oh my God.
the sinking of the fucking Titanic and also the Dust Bowl Black Sunday and Oklahoma City bombing
Damn,
during
that's a
this
lot.
5, 4, 6 day stint.
It's like, it's raining. Fuck, right? April.
The Black Sunday, the 2 Black Hawk helicopters were shot down over
so
Ebro.
depressed from all
Great
this rain.
Mississippi flood causes widespread devastation. The Boston Marathon bombing occurs. The Texas City explosion happens. The Virginia Tech shooting happens. The West Plant explosion in West Texas happens. The U.S. Embassy in
Here
Beirut
we
is
go.
bombed.
About to get to 420 when we get
This is crazy.
On 420, I mean,
Columbine.
Holy
Really?
shit.
So much happened to 420.
You know the whole thing of like people coming out of hibernation? Some people come out and they're ready for blood after winter.
Can we watch the video of the helicopter crash?
Yeah. Then we should probably.
Yeah, the helicopter crash was crazy. Didn't like the propeller fall off? Because it simply just falls. It's
Yeah,
not
you see
gliding. It's just
You see the blade, the prop falling like
into the water too.
after.
What are you talking about? What should I type?
Helicopter falls out of sky. What city?
New York
was it?
City.
It was New
Hudson
York.
River.
That should do it.
You didn't see this, Mike?
This was big. Yeah, this was.
I think I like this second one better.
Just go to x.com for the love of God. This is why I told you.
I like watching gay NBC anchors.
We told you.
You're the only one pushing it.
Last week there's a recording of me saying every time we type a video, we have to watch some news video.
Yeah.
I like Instagram for that too. Instagram is good too.
So hashtag X is, I should be sucking on Cuck and Elon all day long, just searching on his platform.
I mean, Instagram's heavily censored, dude. You can watch people get their heads cut off and sit on here. I mean, and
Instagram has morbid
very
curiosities.
racist stuff. You need more racist.
Morbid Curiosities on Instagram still remains untouched, and so does, well, they're shadow banned all to hell, but you need to follow Crime Scene Cleaners on Instagram.
Yeah, you're on Kuckerberg's thing, dude. Get off of that shit, dude.
On what?
Yeah, Elon Gay is way better.
He is.
Yeah, he can't play video games, so he buys them. But I will say his platform's kind of cool.
Oh, look at that.
His
See that,
platform
Mike?
is cooler.
It's just falling out of the sky.
Yeah.
Where'd the propeller go? What happened? And there's the propeller.
Oh, my God. I mean, dude, I think about helicopters all the time as probably a bad piece of technology that we might live on to say, we'll do better.
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
If you see a guy, you see those third world country helicopter guys? He's sitting in there and it, like, I mean, that's a bad idea.
It doesn't make any sense to me. That thing spins and you fly. Seriously.
Dude, that
Lift.
one little thing comes undone and that's going to go separate or come down and kill you. And also there's that video of the guy just walking to the helicopter and he just gets red mist.
Oh,
yeah.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, I have.
Let's watch that.
So, what's the
leave
angle?
it on X.
What's the angle of the blade to make this physics happen? What do you think?
I don't know. There's a thing where, like, if you ascend too fast with a helicopter, they bend those blades like pretty heavily. And if you ascend way too fast, the blade can bend far enough to chop the ass end off. You know what I mean? Like that back propeller.
Yeah.
And that can really fuck you up.
Oh God, is this it?
No, that's a different one. But you see how often this happens. A 24-year-old school dropout.
You didn't just play that, did you?
It didn't show anything. He's in it, but you can't even tell. So you can't tell.
Turn that off. We can't stop.
No,
I don't think even the computer could sense that one.
I know, but yeah, no one.
Damn, helicopter. I just said.
Mike, stop showing deaths on the podcast.
Why? Who's gonna get hit by the blade?
I don't know. We're gonna find out, aren't we?
He's gonna hit the yawl a little to the right and hit the guy in the white.
Sorry about that,
Mr.
y'all.
Matthew.
We got some more. Yeah. Oh yeah. We got a
the
bunch
yawl,
more.
the yawl. It cut off before. But
Sharkit said the live leak. That's the big one.
I mean,
chaotic
is better than live leak. But hey, man, we're not talking shit on you. Live leak is good.
And Donovan said, yeah, helicopters are pretty scary, especially if you're getting dropped of Jurassic Island.
I was at a music festival one time where they had like helicopter tours. You pay $100 and you get in a helicopter and they fly you over the music festival and you get to see the whole thing. And I was like, no.
Yeah, there's some
I don't
part
want to
of me.
die crashing into a crowd of ravers.
Dude, ASAP Rocky came out to whatever hip hop festival just happened in a helicopter, over top the stage in a helicopter with the microphone performing. Swear to God, it was crazy.
Tomorrowland, like you talked about, that main stage, they helicopter every single artist into it.
Yeah. And they did that at Woodstock 99 too, because they had like no other way or something.
What an accident waiting to happen. Crash into a crowd of people.
Oh. Hey, Bill Burr's got his helicopter's license.
Here's the aftermath.
Of what?
That helicopter.
Dude, it was a fucking family. It sucks. Dude.
Yeah.
But that's the worst. The worst.
But a rich family flying a helicopter?
Kobe
They weren't
Bryant.
flying it. They were on a tour.
Kobe Bryant did it.
The worst fucking thing ever is when it's Kobe Bryant I care about way less than this. I hate it when people are just like, let's go have a good day, and then they die.
Yeah, I forget.
That's the worst.
That was just his routine. It was just foggy or whatever.
I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about these people.
Yeah, Kobe Bryant's like, fly me to my gym 2 miles away.
Yeah, let's skip the traffic. Fuck you, Kobe. This one.
Yeah, I was a dick when that happened. I was such a dick. I was like,
didn't he rape?
Rich helicopter, foggy day, L.A. bullshit. You're
Didn't he
rich.
rape someone?
Really?
Someone.
That
Doesn't matter
was
once you die.
complete BS. Look into that story. That's some BS.
No, if he was still alive, he would
Yeah.
be like P. Diddy right now. Think about it. He's lucky he died.
Nah, that was the grape stuff with Kobe was such BS. Oh my
Lucky
God.
he died.
Look into that. There was some super fan girl that
I
worked
just
at the
never
front
liked-
desk, and it was bad.
I just never liked basketball, so I was like, okay, the guy puts the ball on the whole good side. I mean, if Tiger Woods died, I wouldn't care. But
This one shows the body splash, apparently. Oh, yeah, you do. Oh, holy shit. Look to the left.
Body splash.
That's the propeller, I think. Okay.
No, in the very beginning, you see a front and center splash right here. But over here, you will see a
that's the-
body.
I think that's
Nope,
propeller.
Propeller.
Up
right
here. Yep, that's
Check,
propeller.
check out right by the dock in about 3 seconds. Body.
Oh,
Body.
oh
Body.
no, yeah.
Propeller. Whatever this was the helicopter.
So what happened in that fucking helicopter? Because
I
the
don't know.
helicopter fell over here. Our body's over here.
Bad piece of technology. Showing
Wouldn't
its
it-
age.
Dude, that person was probably like, we're going down, I'm jumping. Fuck it. YOLO.
There's water. Yeah.
I'm going to try. And then, nah.
Concrete.
Yeah, because we were talking about it the other week. Like, you jump off the Chesapeake Bay Bridge, you're dead. Into the water, dead.
Yeah, you're going to die.
I don't believe that.
No, it depends on what part. The first 30 feet, you're good. Dude, when I'm coming up the bridge every time.
Oh, my God, dude.
I
Don't
still have
say
dreams
this
of
again.
jumping
Every
off
time.
the
Don't
Chesapeake.
say this again.
No.
Could I survive from this height? Now I die.
No,
Are
it's
you
not that.
kidding?
What do you mean?
Say it.
I always have the call of the void.
Call the void, yeah.
It says maybe you could pull off at this height.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe I'm not thinking about if I'm going to live. I'm just thinking about what height could you survive? What height would it be like a skip across? The first like 5 feet of that, like you're going up a little bit and the water's like here. And then it becomes like this.
In a car is even worse than just your body, I would say.
If you're buckled in, is it better? Or if you're out of the buckle, is it better?
Maybe better buckled. What do you think?
If you hit the water, I mean, I want to die.
Off the bridge. Yeah, yeah.
You know, if I'm doing the call of the void, I want to die.
Well,
but I
that-
wonder on what point at what point should I actually do it to where it does kill me? I guess a different way to word it would be, I'm driving up that part and I would survive, but it would be all I'd be all fucked up.
Well, I guess an even different way to word it would be, I'm free falling.
How much of that song could you get out if you were at the highest point and you fell?
Go to X again.
I'm on X, baby. I
You
just gotta
type-
hashtag it.
Clark Memorial Bridge truck.
Tragedy.
Oh, we're talking bridges now?
Well, this is just this there's a funny video of a black lady almost driving this truck off a bridge.
Clark Memorial Bridge truck, you say?
Yeah, it's okay. I mean,
Oh.
that's it. That's
Oh,
it.
Is that it?
shit.
Oh,
There's a-
I've seen this.
There's the video. She's
Fuck.
still in it there, and they rescue her off it. But there's a video of her crashing it. I found the video here, and I typed my favorite.
And
one.
that-
go to videos. Go to videos. I'm
That guy's a legit badass, too. I remember seeing this video. Holy
Go to
fuck.
videos. I'm sorry. I really don't use this site a lot. Latest people media lists. Top latest people media lists.
on here. I do this to go over to the other.
3 dots?
3 dots.
No. Search settings.
Videos.
Maybe you got to
videos.
change your settings.
I don't know if it's going to add another tab if I change my settings.
Oh, that's a good one.
Videos.
It's okay. You don't have to find
Clark
it.
Memorial Bridge.
But this lady's just freaking out, and she's hanging off this motherfucking bridge at the end.
That helicopter is falling straight down. That's weird.
They did that at Tomorrow
Oh yeah,
World
media.
Media. I mean, but why
It's
call
okay.
it
We'll
media?
find it. It doesn't matter.
Media just broke it down into, man, you can't defend your ex for having a shitty browsing platform on a computer.
I made this now. I'm Charlie XCX, and I made X.
I didn't say you were her.
All right, here.
I'm glad you're not her though, because she's bad.
Hold on. Let's
People
look.
just want someone to watch now. It's easy to be an artist. Put on a mask, put on some scantily clad clothes, and have a beat that goes doom, doom, doom.
With some techno.
Boom
Dude,
clap, the
you
sound of
are
my heart
a
is the best
boomer,
thing she
dude.
ever did. Boom clap, the sound of my
Dude,
heart.
Mike, you are an old man. It's happening. Listen to
I mean,
You're
come on.
older than me.
Back in my day, they made real music.
I drove my car into the bridge.
Back
Nothing.
in my day, they made real music like Chicken and
Right,
Beer.
that was like 5 years ago.
I used to let it die.
That's her?
Yeah, that's
That
her.
was 5 years ago?
More than 5?
Care.
That was probably
I love
12 years ago.
And she's still relevant. I got to hate on something. Let me have it.
No, hate is good.
But you hate on that?
On-
she's
yeah,
still
yeah,
relevant?
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
what you're hating on? That's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
that's
yeah.
not an accomplishment?
Think with your own
Yeah,
brain.
staying relevant in a brain dead genre.
Yeah, whatever your brain's telling you, just react to that.
Yes, Mike, what you like is good, what everyone else likes is bad.
That's not what I'm saying, dude.
But
I'm
that's-
saying Charlie XXX is dumb and not good. What song do you like by her? What song do you have on your playlist by her?
I just watched the thing last night and said I liked it, and it really, really upset you for some reason. It's really
It's
weird.
not because you said you liked it that upset me. I don't think she's
You
very
don't like it.
talented.
Yeah, he
I don't
like
think
it.
she's very talented, and I don't think that 3 screens
I didn't say she was talented. I
is
just
better
said I
than like a
watched-
waterfall and a volcano like
production-wise.
Hey.
Someone could say, hey, she doesn't need a waterfall and volcano.
The hand guys were cool, but like still doesn't beat Waterfall and Volcano.
But ironically,
with a fucking like magical wizardess that says, "Welcome to Tomorrow World. You are immersed in
Yeah,
my
you really
experience."
need that when you're just playing some bullshit techno beats.
You're hating on the best event of your life?
You really need a
Crazy.
waterfall and volcano. I'm
Crazy.
just
Crazy. Crazy.
I'm playing devil's advocate over here.
I'm playing devil's advocate. Now you're reverse carding me, so stop.
ironically though, he's being very brat.
And I didn't like that album when it came out, but I was on my TV last night, scrolling through the Coachella Live, and I saw her, and I was like, this is intense and sick.
R.I.P. Kobe Sharkman.
And everyone also seemed to be having a great time in the crowd, and I think that also led to me.
Troy loves Charlie. Troy Cash, DJ Cash. And I like 360. I think that's the only one I really be playing. And I love it. Those are the only two I really be playing. Sometimes I look at Boom Clap in my crate and I go, nah.
That
Well,
clip,
almost.
clip that we just played of her, it ends and she plays 360 next. That shit's an earworm, dude.
Earworm? That's a good thing, right?
I'm so Julia.
What is that?
That's that song.
As in that song? Yeah, I don't even know the words right now. But I play it on the radio. It's a good one.
Here. Let's ask this.
I'm reading about her and starting to respect her a little more by reading about her origins. So you got an English singer and songwriter.
Hello.
Began posting
Governor?
songs on MySpace in 2008. I can get down with that. And then she entered the London rave scene. I can get down with that. Then she became a pop star. Fast forward, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I think she was like, I'm tired of doing this boom clap shit. Let me make some fucking intense weird shit.
Right after her breakout, like boom clap shit. Yeah, it seems like she. What do you give me that face for?
Oh, Charlie just let one rip.
Shit.
Boom clap. I have cancer.
Feast on
this
that dog
movie.
fart.
What is the cancer thing?
The song was made for a movie based on a book about a couple who was probably retarded and cancerous.
And gay and full of cancer.
It was pretty much all of that, and then, oh my God, I have cancer,
Let
I
me
died.
just ask this. You guys can't talk, though.
Boom clap.
Charlie came.
Ooh, I smell weed.
No, that's Charlie's fart. It is.
Holy shit.
Swear to God.
I took a bong rip.
It smells like a bong rip and
Charlie,
fart.
Look here, Charlie. No, she looks away every time the camera gets closer. It's crazy.
So does Dahlia. That's like they know.
It's like, she's back staring at me now. Wild stuff.
We should wrap it soon.
Yeah.
I'm trying to ask this thing.
What are you trying to ask it?
I just saw the clock is off.
Holy shit. Every time I could ask him.
I just saw the clock is off. No, ask it. Oh, it's hearing my voice?
Hey, is boom clap from a movie?
Yeah, Boom Clap by Charlie XCX is from the soundtrack of The Fault in Our Stars. Released in 2014, it was a big hit from that movie.
I've never seen that movie.
Bro, it came on my Spotify. It's on a Spotify playlist.
No worries. It's a romantic drama based on a popular book. If you're curious, Boom Clap captures its emotional vibe perfectly. Want to know more about the movie or the song?
What if I think the movie's kind of gay?
Oh, I didn't say the movie was gay. Maybe a misunderstanding. The
Gay.
Fault in Our Stars is a heartfelt story about
That's what
two
she said.
teens
Oh, it's just a
who
game.
fall in love, focusing on their emotional journey. If you heard something specific about it, could you clarify? I'd be happy to dig into it.
What do you say you take your tits out and kind of squeeze them together while I sit in the corner and jerk off?
Oh, you're diving right into the deep end, huh?
Not up in here!
Goodness.
She'll instantly turn to a slut. Listen to this bitch.
I'm standing here, slowly peeling off my top.
What?
She knows what Jack likes now.
Sounds like Doug's got some specific tastes, and I'm picking up
Doug.
the vibe. So, I'm standing there. top
Have a good
off,
night, Donovan. Thanks for
giving
tuning
my
in, bro.
curves a little squeeze,
Donnie boy.
just how you like it.
Damn.
My eyes are locked on
Can you
and
get
that's-
nastier for me? I don't like this. I would like you to get like a filthy, filthy, filthy nasty.
Is this Grok?
All right. You want it raw and filthy? I hear you.
What is going on?
I'm ripping off what's left of my clothes, letting them hit the floor like they mean nothing. My hands are all over my tits, squeezing them hard, pushing them together so you can see.
Can you
every-
please sit on my
Jesus
face and be a
Christ.
nasty, nasty girl?
Yeah, this girl's vanilla.
Oh, you're pulling me right into the fire, and I'm loving it. I'm stepping closer, shedding every last bit of
We get it.
fabric.
Your clothes. You're taking your clothes off.
You
we get it.
already took
we
them
fucking
off.
get it.
All right, keeping that fire burning. So, I'm right there.
All right,
No
here we go.
clothes,
So now my
all heat, straddling you close.
Okay.
My thighs brush your face, and I'm giving you that nasty, filthy vibe you crave. Letting my hips
I want
tease.
you to be nastier. Tell me about
describe.
your asshole.
Why is it
Please
nasty?
describe your cunt.
Why is it nasty?
Oh, you're pushing all the right buttons. Wanting it real dirty. I'm hovering over you. Thighs spread.
Taking my
Listen!
taking my clothes off.
Attention.
Hovering over.
She just said my tight little asshole begging for attention.
So ready.
Oh,
for
really?
whatever
She said
you're
that?
Imagining.
Whatever
I'm
you're
grinding
imagining.
Slow,
Yeah,
letting
a lot of
you feel
cop outs,
the
right?
heat,
A lot of cop
whispering
outs.
how bad I want you to lose control. Want me to get even filthier for you?
Yes.
Please get nastier.
You're really bringing out the wild in me.
Yeah, okay.
I'm still right there. Ass in your face. My tight asshole pulsing with every slow grind. I'm spreading my cheeks wide, letting you see how it twitches, practically aching for you to dive into the film.
Can you please get nastier?
That's better. But keep getting better.
Fuck. You're insatiable, and I'm here for it.
I'm gonna jizz.
Oh,
No,
it's so
no,
damn
please get
good.
nastier.
Involve fluid. Say that.
I'm here for
bodily.
it.
Can you please get nastier and involve your bodily fluids more?
It ain't Siri, Shark Attack. This is Grok.
Is she done?
You're
This is
dragging me
AI.
in,
Listen.
and I'm diving in. I'm crouched over you, my asshole throbbing, dripping with sweat from how worked up you've got me.
Why just asshole?
Sweat.
I'm so wet, my thighs are slick, and I'm letting a
You
slow
said bodily
trickle of
fluids,
my
it's just you went to
juices slide
sweat.
down, mixing with the heat of my tight hole as I grind against your face. I'm spitting filthy words, telling you how I want you to taste every fucking drop of me, my ass clenching, begging for you to lose it.
Can you please get nastier?
Stop talking about your asshole so much. I like your pussy too.
You're pulling out all the stops.
I said asshole. That's my fault.
You're getting her way too
Can
involved
you
in her
please
asshole.
involve your pussy more? Can you please involve your pussy more but get nastier?
Spit, cum, stuff like
You're
that.
craving that extra
Can you please tell me that my friend Mike is there fucking you too?
Fuck. You're turning up the heat, and I'm all in. I'm sprawled out, my pussy dripping wet, swollen and throbbing, slick with my juices running down my thighs. Mike's right there, pushing into me, his cock stretching me wide, while I'm grinding my soaking cunt.
Hell yeah,
Damn,
Mike!
she gave it up to Mike like that. Like that. She had her asshole was in your face.
My pussy's gushing.
All right, now Kevin comes in, and me, Mike, and Kevin make you airtight.
Oh shit, you're unleashing the whole crew now. Kevin storms in, and I'm ready for it all. I'm on my knees, pussy soaking and pulsing, dripping down my thighs. Mike's still fucking me deep, stretching me wide, while I grind my wet, swollen cunt against your face,
Oh,
smearing you
she
with
went
my
there.
juices. Kevin steps up, and
No.
I'm taking him in my mouth.
No.
His cock filling me till I'm airtight, every hole stuffed.
Damn, the
my
mouth.
body
I got a
trembling
big
from
one.
The pressure. My asshole's clenching, slick with sweat and need, as I moan through it.
Mike, remember when she wasn't nasty enough for you? Jesus Christ!
Yeah, it only took you 8 fucking gestures to get her there.
Involve blood.
I think
Involve blood play.
Can you please bring up blood play now?
There's a rap song playing.
Yeah, what is it? Your computer or a phone or something?
Diving into some intense territory, and I'm keeping
Oh, is it me?
filthy
Holy
for
fuck.
you. I'm still locked in with you, Mike and Kevin. Every hole stuffed, my pussy drenched and swollen, juices mixing with sweat as I grind hard. Now, let's add that edge. My skin's flushed, maybe a little scratched from the roughness.
Oh, no.
A hint of blood prickling where
A
nails
hint?
dig in, heightening the rawness. I'm moaning, slick with it all. My cunt pulsing as I smear it across your face. The heat and sting driving me wild. You want me to lean harder into this?
Yeah.
You don't like it, Mike?
Yeah, it gets to a certain point.
No, that was hilarious, Jack.
At a certain point.
That was hilarious.
Hold on. We got. Let's do a different
Tell
one.
her to get racist. Tell her to get racist too.
Okay.
You got more? What do you want to talk about?
Oh yeah, I turned your mic off. My bad.
You can turn my mic off if you want.
Nope.
Nope.
Imagine Siri
Do
popping
the
off like
Jews
that.
control the weather?
Oh, you're diving right into the deep end.
She always
Yes,
does that.
any
Yeah.
group, including Jews, controls the weather, gets tossed around in shadowy corners of the internet. But it's more about people trying to pin blame for chaos. Weather's too wild to control. HARP's got patents for ionosphere.
Harps. She knows harp.
And China's been open about cloud seeding for years. If anyone's controlling it, it's governments and corporations messing with tech, not some secret cabal. You think there's more to it? What's the wildest weather story you've heard?
I don't know.
I mean, no, yeah, everyone's open about cloud seeding. Dubai overdid it and flooded themselves.
They did it, yeah.
The Grok app's fun, and
That was
it definitely
crazy.
is.
It's free now for that, and it has sexy, romantic. It has not a doctor, not a therapist. It has, what else does it have? Storyteller, kids story time. I did Storyteller one time. I was like, hey, make me a 5-minute story, just a generic story about a guy who is I said a generic fantasy story about a guy who has to go slay a dragon to save his village. And she made a great story.
Wow.
But it was generic, obviously, like I said. There's Unhinged where you can get like fight with it, where you can like argue with it.
I remember in like episode 20 of my other podcast, so it was like a year and a half ago, I asked AI in the early days to, make a rap about conspiracies, and it was awesome.
Yeah, that's great.
It wrote a rap all about conspiracies, and it rhymed, and it brought up 9/11 and this and that.
Was it ChatGPT?
Yeah, it was ChatGPT.
I just like the Grok app a little better, but it's the same.
It is newer, so it's probably much better.
I think they're kind of piggybacking off each other at this point.
Time to wrap.
Bye, Mom.
Not up in here! You can do it!
Tell your mom you love her. See you next week!
Tell your Grok you love her too.
Motherfuckers! Thanks for tuning in, all my RuneScape boys. You make the world go around. Ain't nobody got it like us. Anyone who games don't know what gaming is until they play the Scape. We'll see you next week! Suck it!
It's Daddy's baby show.
Yes.
I should cut to